You've got the look in your eyes. You're on a mission, burning ambition. You've got your eyes on the prize. You've gotta rise to the challenge. Show 'em what you've got. Step up and take what's yours. You are kings now, Clash of Titans.
He's ready?
Yeah, I'm ready whenever.
I'm just gonna move a little.
What's your first name again?
Eli.
Elias.
Walk with Elias.
Walk with Eli. Yes.
Nice.
That might be the title of the show.
There we go.
like
Where's
that.
he been?
I don't know.
Cutting a lot of TV commercials and promos lately, actually.
Yeah.
He just did one that was at an MLB game. He cut a promo
Yep.
saying, "You're going to walk with Elias." I think it was an Orioles game.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Hey everyone, this is Anthony with Tornado Tag Podcast. So the beginning intro there is something a little new to the show. That's Austin that's sitting here. That's his band No Rain Checks, and that song is called Clash of the Titans.
Yes, check it out.
And it was written with wrestling in mind. This beer tastes like a peach schnapps.
Is that a good thing?
Try that.
Yeah, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Yeah, really.
I don't know what a peach schnapps tastes like. So.
Exactly like that beer.
It doesn't smell peachy. It smells like beer.
Yeah.
Can we drink it out of a glass?
Yeah.
We have to do this.
So yeah, that's Clash of Titans. Everything will be in the links below for the band. You can go check out their page, their
It is a
Facebook
little
page,
peachy.
and buy some merch. They have some cool T-shirts and stuff, and that's going to be our.
It's very light.
Tastes like a peach schnapps.
Penis?
Penis beer.
Tastes like a penis schnapps.
But our
Dude,
album will be coming out soon.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Whoa.
Let me turn you up a little bit here.
All right, yeah, that's fine. I can angle myself.
That's got a
on this
weird
way, too.
flavor.
Yeah, because you guys are going to be sharing mics.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm not sure if that's schnapps or that's just really tart peach.
I don't know. It's weird.
It is weird.
So yeah, that's our new intro music. So we're gonna get into the news real quick. We have a lot of cool stuff to do tonight. So this is our first night where we did our
Guess
randomized
what that
match.
is,
We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about our first superstar showcase. And I'm gonna do terrible with Japanese names. So I'm glad Andy's here tonight. And they can help me out. So the first thing we got some AEW news.
Yes.
Which one's that?
Strawberry lemonade. I bought the last 12 pack in Pottsville today.
Strawberry.
Yeah, the strawberry lemonade. Yeah.
And who makes that?
A Sunkissed.
Oh, I thought that was
Yeah.
So AEW will be in 2 more locations. So their first show will be in Washington, second show will be in Boston, and then Philadelphia, October
Yeah.
16th.
Not-
Right, literally
in
right in
Temple.
Austin's
Not
back
just
pocket.
Philadelphia,
Yeah.
the Laya Chorus Center, which is literally Temple campus.
Yeah.
So I'll probably be there.
He's literally going to be like, I'm skipping class all day today. I'm
When
going
do
to wait
tickets
in
go on
line.
sale for that?
I don't. They haven't announced
Really?
that yet.
I guess it'd
think.
be 4 weeks out.
It's
so
a Wednesday though.
It would be the.
Thursday.
Or Thursday?
Show's a Thursday.
No, they're Wednesday.
Yeah,
it's,
no,
it's
it's
a TV
Wednesday.
show. It's a TV show.
Yeah.
They
and I don't
go
have classes
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
There you go. And I mean, not you got to drive far.
Yeah.
You just walk there.
And then
Yeah.
you can just hang out and try and get autographs from everybody trying to leave.
Yeah, it's not like I
Well,
have
that
to go
will be
anywhere.
that'll be the 4th week, right? Of the
Third
show.
week.
third week.
Third
No,
week.
isn't the tickets are already sold out for that one.
For the
Right?
Washington, D.C. is sold out.
Yeah, that's
and then
it'll be
Boston's-
Boston, then it'll be
okay,
Philly.
Okay, I thought
Now,
it was
if they
already-
keep playing these small venues like that, I think they're going to play to their strengths because they don't need 20,000 people to try and say
no,
this is
say
what
that
we
for the
do.
pay-per-view.
Yeah.
You don't need empty seats either.
No,
empty seats
yeah.
never.
I
look
mean,
good.
if they want to do that for a pay-per-view, kind of like NXT does, small venues for the live show and then blow it out of proportion for like a takeover.
It's really cool that they're not using the 2300 arena either. They're like using a campus.
Yeah.
And that's the perfect demographic
you
for
know,
their show.
The
Yeah.
ECW arena is a little too small. I kind of want them
That's
to do a
true.
show there,
Yeah.
but it's a little too small.
The first AEW promotion will have the women's championship debuted, and we'll find out who our new
Does
women's
Nyla
champion.
win it? I would think so,
Oh.
since Britt's hurt.
I hope Nyla wins it. That'd be awesome.
I think she gets it because they give it to Kylie, or do they give it to one of the Japanese girls? I don't think so.
And then we can work our magic. Maybe get Nyla to call in
Yeah.
as champion.
I mean,
Oh,
you
yeah.
got to remember, Awesome Kong is there too.
I mean, I don't know. I heard
Nyla's
she's
the
per
new
appearance.
Nyla's
No, she has a
the-
T-shirt.
She's the new thing.
Yeah.
Nyla's the new thing.
I didn't want to give it to Austin.
Yeah, but
Kong.
Kong's playing ball with them. Was it WoW and Glow? So
That wow, a lot of people. Tessa's in that.
Tess is there.
Wasn't Nyla also on like their promo shoot?
Yeah,
Like the picture of them for
yeah,
TNT?
for the TV show.
She
Yeah,
has a good chance of being their first champion.
I think because Britt's hurt. That'd be awesome.
Britt said she put something out on Twitter saying she might get cleared sometime in the next 2 weeks. She went back to the doctors on When did I see it? I want
Well,
to say
she
it was
has
last
2 months.
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
past Monday or Tuesday. She said she was going to the doctor. She might get cleared, and she'll be back to resuming wrestling activity.
Okay.
Maybe they just plan to not give it to Britt, just in case.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Safe bet.
I wonder what the belt looks like. Hopefully it looks cool.
Yeah. Kenny Omega challenged Phoenix for the AAA title.
Yeah, that's cool. It was right at the end of their 6-man tag, which was good, but it was very similar to their other match with the same
From
six.
from
one
Fight
of the
Fest.
yeah
Fight
one
Fest.
of the F.
Yeah, two F pay-per-views in a row that were all Fs. It's like, come on.
And those two are very similar in style, the way they fly around the ring like that. So I
That'll
think
be a
that
cool match.
It should
Even
be
their
good.
finishers are kind of the same. So I think they both have a great opportunity to do something big.
So AEW and AAA working together, right?
Yeah.
You know, they already announced
Come
that.
on.
Anything that begins with an A.
CMLL said they're working with ROH. It's like, who cares?
Yeah. So last week we did talk about possibilities for Jericho's partners. It's not me.
Yeah, it's not
Jericho's partners for the first main event. He's doing a triple tag. Do you have any guesses or who you think it might be?
Honestly, no. What's the AEW tag team? What's it called? Private Party? Is that
Yeah.
what it is? I like them. I don't think they'd really bode well with Jericho because he's kind of like the whole.
I don't think it's gonna be a stable. I think it's
thank
gonna-
me.
yeah.
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 No, I don't think he is either because
Yeah.
of like even like the Bucks thing, like the Y2 Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I don't think it is. I think it's just gonna be one thing. But I'm trying to think like character wise because Jericho just eats in this like
Yeah.
he just.
I think
morphs
it's
himself.
the perfect way to end your show with a big pop, and you get somebody that you didn't think you were gonna get.
Yeah.
What about
I was gonna say that's
that
the
tag
inside.
team that won the Battle Royal,
Yeah.
the Dark
Yeah, that's
Carousel,
why I
or
did
whatever their name
Dark
is?
Order.
That would be
The
a
Dark Order.
cool player Uno and
He has like a weird name.
He was Stupefied, but now he's like Stu Grayson or something.
Yeah.
Like
that'd
Yeah.
be a cool spot for
I
them,
mean,
but
that-
it's not big enough.
that. Yeah, and it's kind of
Yeah,
like
that's the
no.
same thing. Like I think
Flop.
I think that Private Party, like I mean, they're kind of like the Street
Yeah.
Profits,
Yeah.
but like I think they have like I don't know more dynamic range with AEW.
Yeah.
because they're actually gonna
Also,
wrestle
it's
instead of these
not
backstage.
just not just one of them that has talent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Pac?
Let's be
Pac?
honest there. Angelo Dawkins, not exactly the most fleet-footed guy.
Is that the one with the shorts?
Yeah.
The guy with the tights is better.
Yeah. Montez Ford is married to
Bianca?
Bianca.
Belair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the front runners right now for the tag team partners are LAX or the Revival.
Would you-
If
Well,
it were to be a
LAX
tag
just showed
team.
back up on Impact this past
yeah.
Friday.
I,
Really?
That's a
Yeah.
mistake.
Wow.
Was
They,
it was it taped a while ago or was it?
It might have been taped a while, at least a week or two ago, but
Unless
this
it-
was after their contracts ran out, and they
Unless-
showed up and one of them showed up and attacked the North, which is we used to wrestle for Evolve.
Jon Snow and
I seen a picture. I don't. Yeah, I've been John.
Clever.
Who was the big guy for Evolve a couple years back? All Ego,
Ethan
Ethan
Page.
Page and his tag team
Yeah.
partner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So-
Unless they're doing per appearance.
And
Might
then
be.
Conan showed up.
Conan wrestled at that Triple Mania.
Yeah, he was in
Rumble.
the Battle Royal.
And Vampiro.
He sat on the top rope drinking beer in a
Trump
Trump
shirt,
shirt.
yeah. What
Oh
heat in
my
Mexico
God.
coming out with Trump shirt.
Vampiro was in
They're
it.
Mexican.
There was actually a lot of big names in that Battle Royal if
It
you
was
didn't
fun.
look at it. Yeah.
It was fun.
segue into that. Cain Velasquez made his wrestling debut.
Yeah, but what was his name? Hurricane something. Hurricane Rana Velasquez or something
Maybe.
like that.
He was good.
Yeah.
He was good.
He wasn't bad. Yeah, he was doing lucha moves like Ranas and the arm drags.
He
Like,
chose-
He did that
choose to
running
wear a
step
mask.
up
A
Rana.
lot
He
more
had me
impressive.
sold. I'm like, okay, this guy can
yeah,
do
I'm like,
this.
well, he's actually learning lucha, which is hard to learn.
There was one person in one of the other just like clusterfuck matches, and I forget who it was, but he wore like all black. He was really good. I forget his name. I'm gonna look it up after this, but he was really good.
Averno? I like that big monster, the Minotaur looking guy. I forget his name.
Yeah.
So that gear, like, he has to be sweating his ass off.
But yeah, so I mean that's pretty much for Triple Mania. If you haven't watched it, it did happen.
The
Go
main
check it
event was
out.
real bloody. I didn't get Dr. Wagner Jr. versus Blue Demon Jr.
Yeah.
And then what Dr. Wagner said
Well, Dr.
retired.
Wagner originally lost his mask, came out in his family's mask. Blue Demon got pissed off
Mask
about
for his
it,
hair.
ripped the mask off him, and was like, "This isn't who you are anymore. This is who you are."
Yeah,
and
but
then,
really bloody.
honestly, the first bloodshed was an accidental strike,
Oh, nice.
and then they just ran with it.
Yeah.
And then Dr. Wagner started ripping Blue Demon's mask. Blue Demon's family came out, started getting involved. I think it was a hammer. He hit him with a
Yeah, in
hammer
the
for
back
the finish.
and in the hand. And,
Yeah, and then the finish was
And what,
Right over the head.
Dr. Wagner lost, right?
Dr. Wagner got his head shaved, and then he swore he was going to retire, but throughout the course of the year.
Yeah. So first he says, I want to retire. And he goes, well, throughout the course of the year, so then next Triple Mania I'll retire.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, just say your
I mean,
So like Liger,
Yeah.
what Liger's doing now.
yeah,
I
the
mean,
retirement tour.
To his defense and to Blue Demon's defense, they have nothing left to prove in the Lucha world.
Yeah.
They can walk away now and never have to look back
It would be
and
like
say, I
Hogan and Warrior
regret
having
anything.
a big match
Oh.
back in the day. It'd be like-
Reyes just shared a link. I guess there's a website that airs all Lucha Underground now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's what the Whiting really click
It's still on Netflix. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
as far as
Yeah,
I know,
I think it's leaving Netflix soon, so this
Oh.
website isn't
Oh, okay.
another alternative you can watch all
Man,
of Lucha
so many
Underground.
good things leaving.
But,
But how about some local news? Draven Blaze appearing on SmackDown
on Raw.
Tuesday night.
Oh, SmackDown, yeah,
SmackDown, yeah.
And it was in the meme too, where they go when you switch your character settings. It's all coming out.
I thought that was hilarious. I like Dolph Ziggler. It just sucks he's a fucking stepping stone. PPW in Scranton this weekend. If you want to go see an indie show,
It is at the mall at Steamtown.
Yeah, that's the
we
easy
may or may
name.
not be there. I'm in a soccer tournament, so if it does end early and I'm not dead or want to kill myself, I will definitely want to go. I'll definitely go to PPW.
Austin, you free Saturday?
I'm not. I'm gonna be at Pentec helping my friend move in.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pen
Party Tech.
Yeah, pretty much.
Where's that-
But
where's
I'm coming
where's
back
that
to
at?
that night.
It's out by Williamsport.
Oh,
If I don't go to that show, then obviously, and you get back in time, hit me up. We can go. We can watch NXT.
Okay.
oh, Takeover, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So PPW in Scranton. Match wise, I don't really know much. Many of the matches.
Facade versus Vander James.
Yeah.
That's the main
Again,
event.
Yeah.
I think this might be where Evander James actually loses the title because
I think so.
If I'm not mistaken, his tour in Japan is coming up very soon.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good champion to give to.
Yeah,
He's Facade's good.
I think so.
Yeah, Facade's fun time. I know Coco Beware will be there. So if you're
I think
looking for.
he's starting
Tony,
to
let's
make
be
an
honest.
appearance on
Facade
wrestling
won
stuff.
us over as soon as his music hit.
Oh yeah, Ninja Rap is definitely gonna.
You come out the Ninja Rap, we could always start doing like the shuffle side to
I
side.
stood up. I started rapping. It was fun. So the last bit of news, I know I talked about it yesterday on the show, but it's airing right now if you're actually watching it. But this won't come out till tomorrow. But if you can watch it, whatever.
NXT?
Now 2K news. So China. Oh, I'll get to that in a second. So
Bless you.
new
Yeah.
features for 2K confirmed. By the way, also 2K also announced that they're dropping Ukes after this year. So if that's not a terrible sign of how this game's probably going to be,
Ukes has been in with the WWE since the beginning.
Yeah.
So obviously
Long time.
they're not happy with the way things are going. And
Well, I mean,
let's be honest, we weren't happy with the way things were going with the game.
yeah.
you make the same game for 6 years.
So-
It's also going to be
changes.
making the jump to next gen. Ukes in general probably isn't going to make the jump to next
Yeah.
gen.
Yeah.
So, new 2K Showcase mode is going to showcase spotlight Women's Evolution, which is going to follow the accomplishments of 4 WWE superstars. Becky Lynch, the current women's champion, and also current champion Bayley, along with Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks. The debut of 2K Originals is a collection of 2K Showcase downloadable content designed to let players explore new playable worlds and experience unique themes beyond what's available. So that was kind of teased that there was like a swamp match,
Yeah.
and there was like the toy line of like Bray Wyatt as like a swamp thing.
Is
kind of
anyone
creature.
actually going to care about that?
It's cool. It's something different.
Yeah, it's
I
like
thought it was
but
pretty cool.
If the
Um,
game isn't good, I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the gameplay isn't good, then who cares?
the ability to compete as a male or female in superstar mode. Superstars in you will have the first superstars in my career and have a mixed tag team matches. The return of WWE's Tower, which will include the all new tower inspired by story of Roman Reigns, which is pretty much like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. Roman wins.
Updated controls to make 2K20 more accessible to new players. It also introduced some premium editions, which I think one comes with 3 autographs, which is going to be
Ray's in there.
Ray,
Kurt.
is it Edge?
It's Edge. Yeah.
Yeah, Edge. And then the pre-order bonus character will be China. There's some other stuff in there too, but
I wonder if China can wrestle the dudes.
she better.
Yeah, I
And then
think
you
she
got
should
the,
be able to.
then you got the
Yeah.
dual split cover.
Because you know how like if you pick Becky, you can't wrestle the dudes.
Yeah.
Unless mixed match, maybe you can.
I think Becky. I just can't wait to play as China and just destroy everybody, all the women.
low blow.
Yeah, kill all
How
the
does
women.
everybody feel about the split cover? I mean,
I
it's
don't
never, it's
mind.
never
I'm
really
cool
been
with
done
it, yeah.
before.
I don't think it should have been Roman.
Yeah.
I think it should have been Kofi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would have made more sense.
I thought
Kofi.
I thought Kofi would have got it by himself, but
Yeah.
I don't have anything against Roman
Yeah.
Reigns, but Kofi was the MVP leading up to Mania,
Yeah.
which is what they based the
let,
game
me-
off
let me
of.
tell you, if it would have been Seth and Becky, I probably just wouldn't have bought the game.
No, not a chance.
Just
I would have
because.
waited until
Can I get a
PS5.
nerd
Yeah.
copy, please?
Digital
so-
download, so I don't have to look at this.
They did say they're going to move away from that, which is like, well, thank God, because it's
I'm-
not doing either of them any favors.
I will give you a pro tip. Don't buy it brand new.
Yeah, wait.
I
Wait
would
till Black Friday.
Wait 4 months, 3 months. It'll be on deep discount on probably any marketplace out there, and you'll probably get it for almost 20 to 30. I will guarantee probably the highest you'll see it within 3 to 4 months is probably even 30 to 40% off. So hold off
You
and
get
don't
it for
buy it.
$30 on Black Friday.
Yeah, usually Black Friday 30, sometimes 25.
You could
when you're-
probably get the same deal even digitally through the marketplace on PlayStation or Xbox. So
I got UFC 3 for like $20.
Yeah.
I got
I get all-
NHL 19 last year for 20 on
Yeah,
Black
if
Friday.
you can-
I just
can
wait.
wait-
And I get it for free on EA Access.
Ooh, that's clutch.
I have it on the I have EA Access as well, but I'm not waiting that long to play the updated game.
Yeah.
It all depends. If you
Kind of wish I would have waited for Madden again because it didn't really do much for me.
I did not even consider buying it.
It plays really nice, but that's about it.
I'm not
I'm
even.
not good at
I'm not
games.
even remotely interested.
Did you play
They've
QB1
taken
yet?
a game that was so easy for people to play, and now they've made it so hard that it's unbearable.
The AI just got stupid.
Yeah.
The poor girl with cancer.
Yeah.
Couldn't do her any favors by winning.
Yeah, yeah. There's a storyline there where a girl with cancer follows your player, and she's like, "I'm gonna tell all my friends at this school that you're gonna throw 4 touchdown passes." And you're like, "You got it, kid."
You're
won
gonna
me.
win the national championship. Let me tell you, I got blown
How
out.
won me?
I got
and,
blown
then
out.
she's like,
you know who needed to be an unlockable character in this year's game?
Tyler Moser.
OJ. OJ.
Nicholas.
Colin Kaepernick.
Oh, I thought we were talking NFL.
I thought you meant the tag team partner. Oh, you mean the.
Yeah,
He,
Okay,
he went by the
okay.
he went by the 2K. He's back at 2K. So we're gonna do our spotlight now.
All right.
Okay.
So help me. How do you say his first name? Kushida?
Kazuchika.
Kazuchika Okada.
Kazuchika
Yeah. Some people
Okada.
say Kazuchika, but it's usually you know how there's like you know.
Just say like
Okada it is.
Yeah, Okada.
Okada.
Okada it is.
He's kind of known as like Kazu too.
Yeah, they say like Rocky
Or to the Americans,
Oh, okay.
Okato.
Yeah.
I'll pull up on Wikipedia. Too.
So let me go through my spiel here, and if there's anything I missed, you guys can chime in. And,
He's got a lot.
and
That's
add
why,
to it.
that's why I brought this belt. He's the current champ, and he has so many records for this belt here.
Yeah.
13 title defenses, longest reign 609.
12 title defense.
There's half my list.
700
I thought it was 13.
I got you. All right.
He
He's got
lost
it. He's got it. He
13.
wrote it
So,
down.
born November 9th, 1987, which makes him 31 years old,
Yeah,
which
and-
makes me feel like a piece of shit that he's accomplished so much, and I am sitting with my dick in my hand. He's
Isn't it?
he's 6'4", 6'4" inches, which probably
Which is very
helps
tall
too.
for a Japanese man.
Very tall. 234 pounds currently. He is the current IWGP champion. He's on his 5th reign. His 4th reign was the longest reigning IWGP championship in history with 720 days and 12 successful defenses, which is also a record as well.
The last one to have it was Tanahashi at 11.
Yep.
So.
Trained by Ultimo Dragon and
Yujiro Nagata.
thank you.
Yuji Nagata.
Yep.
Yuji.
Yeah, who has my same birthday.
He does?
He still wrestles. They usually do like Legends matches before like the pre-show, and they have all the guys that used to be world champions. Like they'll have like a 6-man tag.
Oh,
So
that's
imagine
funny.
if there was a match before Raw, and it's 2005, and it's like Hogan and Warrior and Brett versus like Shawn.
Which
like,
would be awesome.
Yeah. So and then they don't have to do much because it's 6-man tag.
And they make it the pre-show and they don't take Spotlight away.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Smart.
Or
move.
if they do, the young guy pins them.
Yeah.
Okay, so they actually put somebody over.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Japan. Honor. He debuted in August 29th of 2004, and in 2005 he won the Young Dragons Cup. So wait, if he's 31 years old, I'm 32. So he debuted probably...
He left high school and immediately started wrestling.
Yeah.
He didn't even want to go to high school. He
he-
wanted to just wrestle.
He
out of middle
debuted
school.
pretty much his senior year.
Yeah.
I actually just read an article on
I want to
Finn
say he was
Balor.
17 or just turned 18 when he first started wrestling.
Finn Balor was ready at 16.
Yeah.
He did something?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But again, laws prevent people from under the age of 18.
I mean,
doing stuff
Jeff
like
Unless you're Rey Mysterio or
Jeff
Jeff
Hardy
Hardy.
lying
Yeah.
about his age.
or if in Japan, I think you're allowed to become a professional at age 14 because there's baseball players over there at age 14 right now.
True.
2005, he won the Young Dragons Cup. He originally started in Mexico under Ultimo Dragon, then went back to Japan in 07 as a junior heavyweight. Then he moved to heavyweight in 2008. He had very limited success. Didn't have a very
6'3" junior heavyweight.
yeah, didn't have much success. So he went to TNA for 12 months.
He looked like Kenta at the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He had black
really
hair.
did,
He
yeah.
didn't have his blonde hair like
Yeah,
this.
he went as Okado.
Okato.
Okato?
No, 'cause here's the gimmick. I think it was what's his name?
It was with Samoa Joe.
Yeah, he was, I have here. He was Samoa Joe's sidekick.
Yeah, but Vince was booking. So you know Green Hornet and his sidekick was the Japanese guy Kato.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
well, you're Japanese. This make you Okato because your last name's Okada. right?
Vince Russo.
Did he
Yeah.
wear a mask?
Yeah,
too?
it was really lame. And he wasn't the Okada that he's now, but he was still kind of good. It was
Yeah.
like, it was a shit gimmick.
It was the same thing when Sonata went there, in my opinion.
I don't.
They were good when they
remember.
let them do what they did.
Yeah.
But as soon as they decided to gimmick him up, like they gave Sonata a gimmick where he beat the Great Muta in a match and stole his gimmick, so he did like the face paint.
Yeah, which is like, what does he have to be just like
Yeah.
him? You know, like all the Japanese.
Well,
Well,
just
granted,
Vince Russo's
he
just
was doing the
fucking genius.
moonsault as his finish.
Yeah, which he
but
still does. Here's the thing: when you're a young lion in New Japan, you're right before you're ready to debut. They usually send you somewhere for an excursion. It's called, and then you train in Mexico or England or the States, and then you come back with something different. So that way you're not like all the other Japanese guys.
I like
That's
that.
in the video game too.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the New Japan. Which there's a Stardom package that's coming out with
really?
10 Joshi girls. in it.
Oh, that's
Mayu
so good.
Iwatani's one of
I
them.
should
I was like,
probably,
oh man,
I should
Hank
probably turn my
Moore's in that?
PlayStation on and try that game again.
Yeah, I was like a Josie pack. It's $20 and you get 10 girls.
I'm
That's
gonna
awesome.
put Andy Redheader in my promotion.
there we go.
See how he does. Yeah, so he came back. Then he came back to Japan as the Rainmaker with a new look and a heel persona.
Blonde hair, yeah.
And he won the G1 Climax, which was also he was the youngest to win the G1 Climax.
It was like the
He would have been like 26.
it was like the Bobby Roode gimmick in NXT.
Yeah.
He was just a rich asshole.
Yeah, he makes
Yeah.
he
And even-
Rainmaker because he makes it
Even
rain money.
as a face, technically, right now, he's still kind of heelish. He don't
like-
really vary.
And it does them looks like
Yeah.
when he's
Yeah.
up on the turnbuckle. That's the Rainmaker pose too, where he goes like this, and the camera zooms out. It's always awesome. It's
That's
like,
what I was when I was
You see all the
researching.
Okada bucks falling
Yeah.
from the ceiling.
When I was researching him, that's the one thing I couldn't find. I wanted to see how that started.
the Okada pose,
Like
the
how
Rainmaker
the
pose.
zoom out.
Oh, I don't know. I guess they just
That's what I wanted to find.
unless it
and I
was
couldn't.
ghetto. It
yeah.
says when he does that, you pull out, you zoom out.
Japan is very good with their camera.
now,
angles.
is this true or not? Because I know with the Okada bucks, they hand them out at the shows.
I want one so bad.
But somebody said if you collect like a certain number of Okada bucks, you can cash them in for merchandise.
At New Japan, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It can be Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
Or something.
Well, no, like if you,
find the
I think they
golden
said
one.
if you get like 30 Okada bucks when they fall from the ceiling, you get like a shirt and something.
Maybe Japan's.
Look at me. Look at me. I'm walking around with one of these stupid dollars on my head. That's how
Yeah.
much I don't care about him. It's fucking stupid. Jericho.
Jericho.
Did you see the Jericho promo?
Ah,
After
yeah.
Jericho wrestled him, he had one stuck to his head. And he
Yeah.
literally he walked out. He's like, "See,
yeah.
look at me with this. Take a picture of me with this stupid thing on my head."
When
That's
he,
how much
when he wrestled Dalton Castle, he actually gave the boys like a handful of Okada bucks, and Dalton comes in, he's like, "My boys, Okada bucks."
where am I at here? Yeah, one of the G1 Super Clap. He was 2012's MVP. And then he followed that year with winning the New Japan Cup. There is another
New
G1
Japan Cup
Climax.
is like a title shot thing. It's a smaller tournament. It's usually like 8 guys.
He did
This
win
year
another
was
G1 Climax
12.
in there too. He was the first Japanese superstar to be named Pro Wrestling Illustrated's top 300 best in the world.
And he was PWI 500 number 1 2 years ago.
Yep.
Last year, 2018.
I thought it was 2017.
2017. Yeah, that's what
Deservedly so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what a year.
I mean, when you go a whole year without like really losing a match,
and you have like 6 5-star matches.
Yeah.
So here's some notable matches or rivalries you can check out if you're like me, and I'm probably gonna go back and watch these because I don't know about them.
Match, yeah.
So this is the number one. They always say look at the Kenny Omega trilogy.
Mm-hmm. If you want to watch the first
Dominion 6-9, which I was calling 6.9. I didn't know that was actually the date.
June 9th.
Oh, in Japan,
Yeah.
in Japan they use dots for the date.
Also hit the semifinals for the G1 Climax, was they said was a really one of his better matches with Kenny Omega. Is it Tanahashi?
Yeah,
Tanahashi series.
All right.
Yeah, he's been.
Now, let's see if he gets the hard one.
He won the first title from
we go.
Tanahashi. You can't say that first name 100%. He won his first title from Tanahashi, and that's kind of like their feud. That's kind of like the Hogan Warrior.
And is that the guy who does the eye thing?
No,
No,
that's
that's
Naito.
Naito.
That's Naito.
Tanahashi
Okay.
does this. He has like the real fancy hair.
Tanahashi's the one that could say "Go Ace" that does like
He does the air
the
guitar.
I don't know.
I'll show you a picture of him.
Every time he wins, he like drops the axe from the ceiling.
Katsuyori Shibata. That's where
Oh,
Shibata
okay, yeah.
got
So
hurt.
Andy said it. So that's number 3 as on Genesis 2017. Then his match with AJ Styles in Dominion 2015. Zack Sabres Jr. in Genesis 2018. Ishii.
Tomohiro Ishii.
He's a guy that doesn't look like he's much, but man, he's like the MVP.
He's literally
so
like
good.
5'8", 250 pounds of badass.
The Stone
Tanahashi.
Pitbull.
Okay, yeah, I've seen him before. At the G1, so the Ishii match at G1 Climax, and then his match with Jericho at Dominion 2019. That's just
Correct me
6
if I'm
matches,
wrong,
but he
though,
has a
him
lot
and
more.
He had a great
Ishii
match
are
with-
both in Chaos, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a great match with Cody actually at the One American show.
Yeah.
He defended the title against him.
Who fought, what's his name, at All In? The Japanese
Marty
guy.
Scurll.
Marty Scurll.
He
That match
wrestled.
was good.
Yeah, like that's the only match I've ever seen him
The
in.
whole like build up on being
Yeah.
the elite was like, you're a junior.
205.
Yeah, the 205 spot.
Yeah, very. That's the only match I physically watched from beginning to end was that match, and I enjoyed it.
Everyone says the Kenny matches are like our version of Ric Flair versus Ricky Steamboat,
Well-
which I was a little bit too young for at the time.
So the first thing I ever saw of Okada, it was on Twitter. It was the day of one of the Wrestle Kingdoms. It was the first match with Omega.
Okay.
And I was scrolling on Twitter before I went to school, and I was like, "What is this? What is this New Japan stuff?" Like I
Yeah.
knew of New Japan, but then I was watching the GIFs, and I saw like table spots, and they were just going crazy. And then since then, I've been hooked.
I think that first match went 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I think, and then the other one, second one didn't go as long as like 30.
Second one was a time limit draw or something.
Yes, that
wasn't
one was 30, and then the last one was like I think a full hour, or maybe it was like an hour and two. But that's when the first match is when Kenny gives him the dragon suplex on the top rope. It's like, oh my god!
Oh.
It's like, lands on his head.
That was the thing I think I saw. I was like, I'm hooked.
And of course, the Rainmaker's his finisher, which is the grabs from behind, spins around, gives him the clothesline. That's what this is.
They
Spring
give
Tombstone, too.
so much to their talent and says it's pretty much like they say go out there, just don't kill somebody.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what though, like I watched highlights of the Kenny Omega match. I don't know which one it was. They looked like they worked very stiff and they did a lot of crazy spots, but it still looked very controlled and safe.
Yeah, they care about each
They didn't get
other.
hurt.
No.
And then you watch
Japan works very stiff. You're absolutely right. They
called
do
strong
work
style.
stiff. But at the same time, they practice these matches leading up to it. They have run-throughs. I mean,
Except
Yeah,
for like
that's anybody.
Naito and Ibushi matches. I don't
Well,
like watching
they're
those.
a little
let's
dangerous.
not
I can't.
let's
Yeah.
not talk about that.
Yeah.
I
That's
can't.
still rough to watch.
Well, we're getting one probably in a couple of days.
Who's the one?
Best drop kick in the business? Probably
Yeah.
Okada.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
His drop kick
I
is
still
so,
think that goes to AJ
his drop
Styles.
kick's so good at the end of matches. Sometimes like it's one of those big moves, like oh drop kick, and he goes through the pin. It's like whoa.
And it's two basic moves. It's a drop kick and a clothesline, which
Yeah.
is nuts.
Who's the Japanese guy that's buddies with Omega and they always tag team?
Kotobushi.
Go to Ibushi.
Kotobushi, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so some accomplishments I have here. Obviously, we talked about it. IWGP champion 5 times, G1 Climax winner
Current
twice,
IWGP.
and also current New Japan Cup winner twice, and he's won best bout, best wrestler in the
Oh my
world,
God, probably.
most
Yeah.
improved, MVP. I mean, you name it, a wrestling award.
Like 2018, I think he had like 6 5-star matches. Him and Kenny were like
Yeah,
tied.
he's won it all.
He's had a 7-star match, a 6.6 star
and like
match.
and the most title
I mean,
defenses at 12.
he won the 7 Dragon Balls at some point.
But like New Japan doesn't have a
Dave Meltzer,
Yeah.
he won the Dave Meltzer.
Meltzer.
Meltzer. I came my own hand and licked it award.
You did so good with the Japanese
Yeah,
names.
Dave Meltzer gets you.
I can't. I
He messes up Dave Meltzer.
But yeah,
He did so well in his Japanese training
Yeah.
beforehand
yeah,
too.
Okada's like one of the best in the world, top 5, I'd say. That's how good he is.
So
When you
one
watch
of,
matches, you're like, man, he's so
one
good.
of the things I found for Okada when I was looking him up, I didn't look a whole lot, but so 2 things. His first and last ever matches, like taped or not taped, were against Alex Shelley. Which,
Really?
Speaking of Alex
Wow.
Shelley, wrestling for the ROH World Title.
Really?
Yeah, him versus Matt Taven. No one cares. No one cares.
Good for Shelly.
If you don't mind, would you mind, Pat? Because you won't be on next week's show, so you can kind of play along with Andy. Do you mind giving that to header? Thank you.
And his first
And you can put it
televised
between you, and you can.
That's yeah. His first televised match was on TNA Explosion,
That's something.
and he
Damn.
lost. He was tagging with Homicide and lost to Generation Me, which is the
Hey,
young
that's, yeah, well, they said they're fun and like they're friends since then.
Yep.
And that's why they came to New Japan. Okada brought
Yep.
them. And Okada would always fuck with them and like wear their gear and stuff. And like, look at me, I'm a young buck. And then we gotta say when Okada lost his title to Kenny, they had this thing where he was going nuts and he dyed his hair red and he started wearing these goofy pants.
Coming on handing
Yeah.
out balloons.
And then he said like he's wearing them here in my shirt, and his pants standing on their own. The Bucks would stay in the back, and I forget it was Matt or Nick would used to go and put them on and mess with Okada.
You can play along with that one because we already have that one.
And one of the
picked out.
biggest pops is when he stopped being, he'd come out balloons too, like he was nuts, and his manager turned on him, ghetto. One of the biggest pops is I forget what it was.
Oh, when he took his pants off.
Yeah, well, he came out and he had his Rainmaker jacket on again because he came out with this T-shirt and balloons, and he was nuts. When he finally like got back on track, he came out, he had his big jacket on, and he had this like skirt thing on, so he couldn't see. And he took it off, and then he had his shorts on. Like, yeah.
Was that against Jay White?
There's
I think so. It was his shorts got one of the biggest pops of the night.
there's
I thought
there's
his
a
pants were the signature though. He wears pants.
No, he was that was only when he went nuts.
so there's
Yeah.
there's a
No. He wore shorts when he went nuts. 'cause
No.
No.
I thought his gimmick is he wore pants.
no.
No,
He wore
Yeah,
shorts.
So this is the balloon maker, and he has his pants on.
So he there's a GIF going on the internet where it's like a bunch of people in a bar and watching a huge TV.
Yes.
And they always change what they're watching, and then the whole bar goes crazy.
It's usually like sports related.
And that was the one I seen where he shows I was like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
I didn't know New Japan.
They went nuts because
They did that with Game of Thrones.
They
too.
wanted so bad to go back to his
Yeah.
shorts.
My crate. There's a couple more weeks left, and my crate gets shipped. So we'll be
Nice.
opening my first ever Pro Wrestling Tees crate
That's
soon.
cool.
I'm
curious to
really
see what
really
you're gonna
excited.
get.
Did you get the Wrestle Slam crate, or did you just get
No,
the Pro
I
Wrestling Tees crate?
got the Pro Wrestling Tees.
Yeah,
crate. So you weren't here last week.
Indie stuff.
I do
snacks.
apologize for that. I was only in like New Jersey.
Yeah, you weren't here last week. So let me go over real quick so people can if you didn't watch last week, then you're
Slam
caught
Crate
up.
is WWE only.
Right.
Yeah, Slam Crate's WB only.
I heard a lot of people complaining about that. They're not getting the shit.
Oh, that sucks.
Yep.
A lot of them crates are like I was getting Loot Crate just to see again, and it was
The first couple
really
Pro Wrestling
late.
crates I got were really cool, and then I just didn't do it. Actually, it just officially sold out, so they'll start sending it. So this
Wow.
one is the sixth one in the series called Best of the Indies, and this is the sixth one. It's going to feature. That's the pop-up heads up. It's going to feature Lucha Bros. It's going to feature Villain Express, Zack Sabre Jr., Jeff Cobb, Colt Cabana, the Women of Rise Wrestling, which is Kylie Ray, Toni Storm, Tessa
Is that
Blanchard, and more.
Mercedes?
Huh?
Is that Mercedes right there?
It does look like Mercedes. If I get something Mercedes, I'll be so fucking happy.
I'm gonna get a chubby
Got
for
Colt
that.
Cabana.
New Heart Foundation featuring Brian Pillman, Teddy Hart Jr., Davey Boy Smith. So there's a few different crates you can get here. The main crate, it has two exclusively designed exclusive shirts designed by ProWrestlingTees.com. Now, if you haven't ordered a shirt from ProWrestlingTees.com, they're about $25 to $28. Almost after shipping, it comes out to about a $30 shirt almost every time.
Very pricey.
They are very expensive.
And they never their best sales they ever run is 20% off.
Yeah. So
And then if you look on, where'd you get one of yours? You got yours online. Hot Topic.
yeah, Hot Topic.
This one's actually a Pro Wrestling Tees one. I think.
Yeah. So, and then after the two shirts, you get one 8x10 autograph by a legend or independent superstar.
Okay.
One exclusive Micro Brawler wrestling figure.
They're cool.
One exclusive collector lapel pin. One DVD or random fun wrestling collectible, and then 10% off of every off a ProWrestlingTees.com order. And the crate is $29.95 a month, so a $30 crate. So the price you would pay for one
Yeah.
T-shirt,
Yeah.
you're getting two exclusives, an autograph, and some pretty really cool stuff. They have another one if you don't want to spend as much money called the Cheap Heat. That comes with an autograph of an 8x10 legend or independent superstar, 2 or 3 exclusive collectibles, and a 10% off. Then they have the mid card, which is $15. That has one exclusive shirt, one autograph, and that's it. So some of the stuff that they had is insane. I could talk a little bit about past crate. The last month's crate, it's not on here, but I mean, some of the stuff on here, the shirts are amazing. The last autograph was a Kevin Steen autograph. Ooh. So they do sneak some WWE stuff in there, but
Like before they were.
yes, it'll be before they were superstars, or
That's cool.
it'll be like when they were a legend or like legend status. Like you probably won't get like Elias or anything like that, but I think it's a cool deal. I'm excited for it. And then whatever we get in the crate that we don't want, maybe we can do as giveaways for the show. So yeah, I'm excited for that
I
coming
kind of want to get one. I'm more interested in getting indie stuff. You know. I
I'm,
know this person.
yeah, I'm excited for that as well, and it'll showcase me more to go look at other people. I think last month's shirts were a Ciampa shirt, and a who's the Switchblade guy?
Jay White.
Jay White shirt. So they were the two things. The Micro Brawler was Raven. The autograph was Kevin Steen.
So you got a Kevin Owens autograph.
I didn't because I ordered. I'm this month. I wish I would have got a Kevin Owens autograph. Then it came with Villain socks.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
then a Roddy Piper shoot.
I'm wearing my Villain shirt.
A Roddy Piper shoot DVD.
That's cool.
Oh, that's nuts.
Were you at the block party when Tyler Smart pulled out his Bullet Club?
Yeah, I was there for
umbrella?
that.
Yeah.
Yep. It was, I think, as I was leaving.
So
showed it.
we got our takeover. This is takeover. This is done by Pro Wrestling Scorecards. So if you go download it, our current champion
And this
is Austin.
This is Saturday night.
This is Saturday night.
The
So
10th.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the best of each match, each card.
Is this going
add
to be a
them together.
combined card, or is
Combined.
the title going to change hands between Saturday night and Sunday night?
Oh,
Like
think
somebody
we
can
should
lose
just
the
go by
title Saturday.
Combined. We'll do combined.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
I was gonna
that's
say
all-
I'm not
that's all
I'm not
confusing.
winning the title Saturday and losing
It's a
it
little
back.
confusing.
I'm not doing that.
It doesn't matter. I'm winning both nights
I don't-
anyway.
Yeah,
Did
right.
you? By the way, the 24/7 R-Truth did a Cardi B spoof song of the 24/7 where he's like, "Oh, that if you wanted to, Bodak Yellow." He's like, "I'll be running in my Nike shoes. If Carmelo find a hiding spot, I'll see what that do." Like he's just like he's gold. The dude is absolute gold. I need a true 24/7 t-shirt.
I'm the 29/8 467
I-97
the I-95 South
television.
European hardcore champion.
It's fucking amazing.
I'm sorry, but that honestly makes Raw so much better. Just seeing this.
I think Raw's been
stuff
good
that happens.
recently.
I told you so. I said the 24/7 champion would be good.
You know, the only thing that disappointed me was he didn't show up the following night to SmackDown after he beat Mavericks in the limo and took off with his wife. Didn't show up like arm in arm with his wife. To, like,
Yeah.
His wife is.
Can you believe they gimmick named her?
Well, she's a wrestler.
Yeah, they went from
Renee Michelle.
Renee Michelle to Renee Maverick now.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, she's hot as hell. So first match, we're gonna do the triple threat: Velveteen Dream versus Pete Dunne versus Roderick Strong for the North American Championship. Who do we got winning?
I don't know.
Pete
I
Dunne.
feel like champion should go last.
If you want to, I mean, I'll go first here.
Either way,
so
anybody?
Dream is coming in as champ, right?
Yeah, he's the current champion.
Uh,
I just stabbed myself with a pen.
I don't see Pete Dunne winning.
I'm going Strong. Roderick Strong.
I want that Undisputed Era with all the titles, but
I think Velveteen Dream is due for a call up soon.
I want to hear what everyone else says.
All right.
And then I'll give my shtick.
I don't know. I might pick Roddy too. Huh?
We go Roderick
Should we
Strong.
just put a star
I'm
in
going
it?
the
How are we
Bruiserweight.
doing
There's
this?
a box.
You're right. Yeah,
winner.
winner in the winner box. Yeah, we all wrote our name on top like we're good students.
Yeah, and then
I
there's
did
a
the
thing at
right
the bottom.
thing.
There's a player
I did
name
it.
box. And
Yeah.
then-
John Hancock did.
Yeah. You wrote it like you're 12. like you just learned how to start writing with a
You
pen.
listen.
It doesn't fit the box.
Yeah.
He's
No,
like
no,
this.
that was the purpose. I
Like-
wanted to make it big so we know this is the winner.
He's like he wrote it like he's in third grade.
I got Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne coming off his layoff a little bit.
Now hear me out. This goes all the way back to the Dusty Rhodes Classic.
Roddy turning up Pete.
Yeah, and Pete Dunne pins Roddy.
All right, that's fair. I think it's going to be the other way around. I think actually Pete Dunne's going to be getting called up too. I think this is just a warm up for him in North America or like America
Yeah,
specifically. Well, no, North America 'cause
In
it's
Canada,
Toronto.
yeah.
Before he gets called
See,
up.
because
I think
he's already famous around the world. That's not the problem. It's just trying to get.
He's
the-
not famous with the main roster people.
Yeah,
Right.
That's the problem.
he
Some
beat
people-
Enzo.
Some people just want to.
Let's calm down. Actually, quick news.
Well, nope,
So,
no.
Hold on, no, wait, hold on. No, this is actually really
No.
positive. Has anyone seen the recent photo of Big Cass?
No.
Yeah, he has
Looks
abs.
He looks
than he did in
amazing.
WWE.
Big looks
abs.
absolutely amazing. He has been in the DDP house. He's been completely clean and
I was
sober.
gonna say DP straight.
So what is he? Big abs now?
He is.
He looks like he's in real good shape.
He is like
Abs
Drew
XL.
McIntyre changed physique look. Like
Yeah.
he looks like I'm excited to see him at PPW.
I hope he's doing like good too.
Like I'm gonna
Enzo.
hug him.
Well,
it's
that's
gonna be the
thing.
weirdest thing
DDP
ever.
monitors all of their food too, so it's not like they're going out
Yeah.
and eating shit. He's actually
Yeah.
cooking food for them at the
Well,
house.
at least he went to DDP and said, "Hey, I need help." You know?
So,
Yeah.
so I'm going Roddy.
Penguin, if you're listening, tell him
Tell
that
DDP.
there's gonna be a weird dude that's gonna hug him the night of the thing because I'm just like I'm a fan of both of them and I'm proud that he actually came out. He talked about his depression. He talked about all his struggles mentally and know he fucked up and he went and cleaned himself up and he's making great strides. So I'm super proud of Cass. Good for him. All right.
So yeah, I'm going Roddy. I'm saying he's pinning Peter Dunne. That way, Velveteen Dream, if he doesn't get called up, he has a gripe to still like have a rematch. Or if he like doesn't, whatever, he could just get called up. So,
I have
whatever,
done-
this
I
is
would
the
say
end.
Dunne.
Usually SummerSlam is the 6-month interval there where it's
Yeah.
like, okay, who's next?
Yeah. What do you think?
I'm going 4 near falls.
I mean, I told you this before.
Yeah,
but
you did.
I believe in the prophecy of gold. I believe in Adam Cole. I believe the whole prophecy of gold. So I think like this is it. Undisputed Era takes it all.
It's a 3-way, so you gotta go more with
Yeah.
falls. I'm saying
Um,
I'm gonna say 8.
I went 4.
because there's people. Pin one and break it up, break it
Yeah.
up, break it up.
Yeah.
Fall type. I'm just saying. Pinfall.
Brian went with Roderick Strong, pin.
None
Dunne.
of these guys have a submission move either, unless
Yeah.
Pete
Pete
Dunne
Dunne
does the
does.
finger
Yeah,
snap.
he's
Well,
gonna-
no, he does the armbar.
Yeah.
Roddy
That
used to do
armbar.
the lion tamer.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the what is he called? The stronghold.
Yeah.
So I just looked at mine. I actually did the exact same picks is Brian with four falls, strong pinning done.
Who takes the fall means who gets pinned. I
Yep.
don't know.
I say done.
I say done.
I think Dream goes into the main roster.
I'm
with
gonna
the,
write down.
You're not bringing
I'm gonna
Pete
write down
Dunne
the
back
Dream.
and having him take the fall, or at least.
I say he does.
Yeah, no, I think it's all right.
I think at least if you put the belt on him, it makes.
I think no matter what, Velveteen Dream isn't involved in the finish.
Yeah.
We're going to the right.
Candice versus Io.
Dude, this is a tough match.
Miss Candice wrestling. I don't see it.
I'm gonna say Io wins.
Yeah.
I had Io as well.
Yeah.
Well, fuck it. I'm gonna say
Bad
Candice
guy?
wins, and it'll make my end prediction even better if Candice wins. So yeah, screw it.
How many
That's a bold one.
moonsaults? That's tough.
I don't know.
How many moons?
How many moonsaults?
It
This is
says any
ridiculous.
type. Maybe Candice breaks that one, so I'll go 3.
Well, yeah, she does the like the wall or the. Oh my god, like the Jericho one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he
the
calls
lights
it.
out. Yeah, lights
what is
out.
it called? Like a quebrada?
Yeah, what is it? Springboard
Yeah.
or whatever. Fall type. I'm pinfall because they don't do submissions really.
Match time plus or minus 1 minute.
So I'm gonna say 4 moonsaults.
This is fun, right? Like,
Oh yeah, this makes you think.
Yeah.
15.
Also, if you just
15,
do what everyone
that's
else
going a little
does,
heavy.
So for this,
You're not gonna go
I know because we
Yeah,
have a lot
you
of dead
can't-
air here.
yeah,
So
you
we
can't,
have you have to pick the winner of Io Shirai and Candice. Who wins by what fall? How many moonsaults plus or minus 1, and how long the match is plus or minus 1. So me, I went with Io, pin, 2 moonsaults, match time 9 minutes.
that's a good call.
I went 3 moonsaults in 13 minutes.
Ooh,
I go 15 minutes. I went longer than 3.
I think they go shorter match because I think the other women's match is gonna go longer.
Well, I'm gonna have fun, and I'm gonna go 12 minutes.
Ooh,
That puts me in a great spot.
Nobody asked
Brian has Io pin, 2 moonsaults, 12 minutes.
Wow, so we're all over. We got to cover.
I said 12 minutes too. Well, all right.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right,
What?
Adam Cole, baby.
No, we gotta save that for
It's
last.
main
That's
event.
the
Yeah,
main event.
save the
All
main
right,
event.
All right, fine, fuck it. It's staring right at me.
Yeah.
Street Profits versus the Undisputed Era. Boom.
I said this be whoever wins because Street Profits on Raw and they don't
Yeah.
do nothing.
I think that's the
Why have
easiest
them have
match
the
to
belts?
call.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure Undisputed.
If Undisputed Era wins,
Oh,
do
yeah.
just do Street Profits just stay on TV because they've been there the whole time anyway?
I guess so.
And
but
they'll
it's
start
like
wrestling.
And it's like a slow transition to be like, oh, now these guys we've been seeing every week are now going to be like
Yeah.
wrestling.
hey, they wrestle, you know. It's
Yeah.
like
They're more than just
they're kind of wasted on Raw.
I think they might have had the segment of the year when who's
the RVD one.
yeah, when I just got out of the locker room with
Yeah.
RVD,
He's
was like,
putting
he put
eyeballs.
eye drops in. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. Who's the skinnier one's name?
Montez
Montez
Ford.
Ford.
Ford?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to write Ford.
Who makes the
Oh,
fall?
who makes the fall? Who takes the fall? All right, well, it's gonna be.
Oh.
I got Undisputed Era winning by pin. Bobby Fish makes the
Who
pin.
makes the
and
falls not
Angelo
right?
Dawkins takes the loss.
That's not the proper wordage there because I've never in my life said, "Hey, who's making the fall on this? Who gets the fall?" I'm gonna cross.
I
that
think
up.
Bobby Fish is a good call. His promo, this past NXT, I forgot how good Bobby Fish was.
I think I'm going out there on the aerial moves though because I know how both of them get in certain matches and the way they like to fly. I'm gonna go with 5.
All right.
Oh wait,
And Montez can fly.
Yeah.
He
yeah,
can
but
fly.
what if they chop that down and Kyle O'Reilly wins with a knee bar?
Oh yeah,
Like they go back to the Mustache Mountain.
what's their one's last name? Dawkins.
Yeah.
Yeah, Angelo.
I have Undisputed Era winning pin.
I don't know how to spell it.
O'Reilly makes the fall. Ford takes the fall. 4 aerial submission. Aerial moves.
Aerial submissions. That would be cool.
Aerial
Jesus.
submission moves.
So Kushida.
Yeah.
Brian has Undisputed Era by pin. He has the same thing I do. Riley and Ford. And he has 3 aerial moves.
Quick, jump off
You
the
know
top
what?
rope and tap out.
yeah.
Screw it then. I'm gonna go tap.
I put Kyle
Oh,
O'Reilly.
see, I think now you're just trying to be bold, and I think it's going to cost you your title.
Kyle Pin and
Who cares?
Angelo
I'm not gonna
Dawkins.
be here anyway.
Okay.
I'm gonna be going back to college.
We'll have it sit there for you.
Yeah.
There we go. That's nice. In memory. So I'm gonna go submission. I'm gonna say Ford takes the fall because he'd sell it better, and O'Reilly.
O'Reilly.
They chanted that at the last taping.
Auto.
Plus,
parts.
I think he needs that that like air solo guitar back that he does too.
Yeah, 100%.
I like how he tunes it.
Oh my god, him tuning it during the interview
Yeah,
with Kat
yeah.
and Kelly. Oh,
I think it's fun. One of the best memes I've seen last year was you don't know struggle in life when you think you have it nailed down and you miss the boom by a split second.
Boom.
Yeah, and you're like, boom, shit.
Just count to 4, and then it's on the following one.
Yeah.
I'm in music.
Your band needs to learn how to play that.
I know how to play it.
Yeah, that's an easy one. Okay, let's move on to the women's
Shayna Baszler.
world title match.
Mia Yim. So I didn't know much about Mia Yim. Am I saying that right?
Mia Yim was Jade in Impact.
She has a great look.
She had wars with Gail Kim and Madison Rayne in Impact. Like she is more than capable of doing.
She
this.
had Black Panther gear on in Mae Young, the second.
Yeah.
I really want to say Shayna wins, but I want her to lose because I want her to move up. But I feel like Shayna has to beat Mia, and then Mia chases again at another takeover. Then Mia wins, and then it can move Shayna Baszler up.
I see her dropping the title to Io or Candice. So I'm gonna say Shayna.
So the problem I have with this is that it says it's with Shafir and Duke, but like they've written them out of the storyline because Mia Yim has been like she said. Like fuck on TV. Yeah.
Did she?
Yeah, but they like bleeped it. It was like a backstage at the Performance Center promo. And she said she literally quote surprise motherfucker.
Surprise motherfucker, some fries motherfucker.
I'm going
rise.
Mia Yim by pinfall, 4 near falls, and yes, there will be outside interference.
I say submission, I'm going with Shayna.
I'm
Near
say,
falls, I don't know, 5, outside interference, of course.
I'll say Shayna wins.
Mia Yim, she's with
I'm
Keith
playing
Lee,
it
right?
safe here. Shayna wins.
She's with Keith
Submission.
Lee, I think.
Mia Yim is
Yeah,
yes.
I mean, did you ever think Baszler wins and comes up with the title for the time being?
No.
Yeah, they
That would never
could do
happen.
that. They could do that.
Yeah, they did.
Kevin Owens
did that.
Yeah, but he only came up for one
I mean,
match.
And
The Street Profits
the
have
Street
the belts.
Profits have been doing it for like a month now.
I mean, Dunn did a match with the
UK
Yeah,
title.
with
Yeah,
Asuka almost had it, right? She got hurt. That she lost.
Paige?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Paige. Yeah.
Kinda, yeah. Oh, well, rip that title.
Yeah.
Outside interference, I'm gonna say no.
I said yes.
I'm gonna go Shayna wins by tap/KO.
That's a good call.
I think it's like a pass out.
Yeah.
I think 2 near falls. Now near falls is tricky. That doesn't count as like an escape submission. I don't believe.
What's her finisher? Not Coquina Clutch. That's Joe. It's something
Karafuda.
Yeah,
Karafuda clutch.
It's pretty much a rear naked choke.
Sleeper hold.
Outside interference, no. I think Baszler goes on her own.
Same. I think this is the match that proves that she's just the best.
Yeah. And I think she wins this one, and I think the next time she meets somebody is when she loses, and then she drops.
What color will Mia Yim's hair be? Should we have a blue streak? Will she have a red streak?
It'll be red for
Will she have a
Toronto.
pink- Yeah.
It'll be gold for winning.
Ooh, blonde.
Did you give your prediction?
Yeah.
Okay. So then we got Adam Cole, baby!
5-match
By the way,
show.
one of the funniest pieces of merch on WWEshop.com right now is Bebe on
Lancaster's-
board. If you have like a kid and you put the Adam Cole Bebe on board.
That's pretty.
I don't have a
didn't see
kid,
that.
but I hope I find one day that I have a
Okay.
wrestling. Ooh, Steve Fulton. But he doesn't really watch that much, so it doesn't really apply to him.
Adam Cole, Lancaster, Pennsylvania's very own.
Yeah.
Bebe on board. That's hilarious. The funniest shit ever.
So,
all right.
before we
versus
get into
Johnny
this-
Gargano.
Mr. Shawn Michaels, get out of here with
Johnny
not liking Johnny Gargano. What is the pre-show? Because like they didn't do Riddle versus Killian Dane.
Yeah, Riddle's
on
not even
TV.
on it.
So I
Where's
think,
Kushida?
I think that's a pre-show. I think the final of the breakout tournament is on it. And there
That's
might be
supposed to be
another thing.
Trevor Lee and ACH, right?
Yeah. I think that's on the pre-show.
That was leaked over a month ago. People leaked that, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is how it's going down."
Oh yeah, well because like how it was taped.
And the winner gets a title shot at any title, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, so
something
whoever
different.
wins that, who won that? Do we know?
No,
Right,
no,
the
that's
finals
that'll be the
Saturday.
pre-show.
Oh, so one of them guys will be the unscheduled guys then.
Right. Well, not necessarily because they're scheduled to be there. Technically.
Well, no, that means unscheduled than none of these matches.
Oh yeah.
So like if
Yeah.
if what's his name, if ACH comes out, if he wins it, and
What's
comes out,
Johnny
and quits
Gargano's
it,
wife's name?
Candice LeRae.
Yeah.
Oh,
You got a cheat
card.
sheet.
Yeah, I always forget her. She's not really
She
important.
bland.
What is the stipulation for this match?
The first one is what pinfall's kind of or no
Street
holds barred.
fight.
Yeah, no holds barred, whatever. Street
First
fight.
one's a street fight. Second one is a regular
Yeah,
wrestling,
a wrestling match. And then if they get to the third one,
Oh.
William Regal gets to pick it. So
And
everyone write down William Regal for unscheduled because he's not scheduled anywhere.
Oh yeah, attaboy. Right
Maybe
now,
the final one will be Falls Count Anywhere?
I don't know.
I got such a good. I was talking to my friend Kenny. I might actually be watching.
Kenny Dixon?
Yeah, I might be watching Takeover with him. And we had a conversation about the finish to this match. I think I came up with gold. But I'm going to let you guys go first.
Damn champion.
Who's the dude? Who's the dude with the that plays air guitar?
Bug.
Oh, Budenhagen has a new name now. I
It's
forget his
just
name.
Eric Buggs, I
Oh
think.
God, that's so. Just write down Budenhagen.
Bugenhagen.
He was so popular. Let's do nothing with him. Fuck him.
Mhm.
It's like, come on.
He got over so hard
Yeah,
in
and
one match.
They didn't use him.
All right, so
That's
who
'cause
do we got?
last.
I say overall winner Adam Cole.
I would say Cole. I'm hoping Cole as well. I'm going with. I like your idea with the.
I'm gonna say he wins the second fall because it's the pro wrestling match, and he's gonna win that.
I think he wins. I think he wins the street fight, and then
agree.
Adam, and
Really?
then Gargano
Gargano.
wins the wrestling match.
I'll agree with that.
First fall, I'm going to say Cole. Time at first fall.
Remember that last one where it went for like 25 minutes, and it was the first one or whatever.
Oh, that last fall
Yeah.
screwed us all.
All right. So time at first fall, I'm gonna say
3 minutes.
Oh God! It's real
Street
quick.
fight turns into, fucking. He just hits him with a chair a couple times.
Did
the,
they do
the
that?
belt. The bell doesn't ring. He puts him in the ring.
roster, they did that
Over.
not too long ago. Like it was a 2 out of 3.
Oh, because when they had their thing about no wrestling during commercials, yeah.
Yeah, like the first fall just happened like right away.
Yeah.
And someone just got the.
speaking
crap
of no wrestling.
It's
during
done.
commercials.
It's done already.
Did you see Peyton Royce and Billy Kay?
Snapping out.
Oh
It's
my
like, it's not that
god!
thing that Drew
Yeah.
tagged me in. Yeah, when she's doing her foot
That
hits.
is gold.
Hey, I thought they did much better, and I was like, man, if they were only defending his titles for the past 4 months, they would have got much
They're
better.
not bad in the ring, but they
They
don't
are.
let him use.
They got a lot. They got a lot better. I mean, there's not where.
Does that make
Charlotte
no, is Alexa Bliss a Grand Slam?
Yeah.
a Grand Slam woman? Yeah. No, she never had the NXT that counts.
But she's main roster. Does it still
yes,
count?
I guess it doesn't count.
Yeah, I would say it still counts. She's main roster.
No, the
Grand
NXT
Slam.
title doesn't count.
She's never
Yeah,
had
it's
it.
not
Grand Slam.
included.
I mean, Bailey's your first ever full grand, like full.
Well,
NXT,
and they
yeah.
did count the NXT title for her.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think it's just the icing on the top,
Yeah.
top, but I don't. I think that makes her another Grand Slam. Third stipulation.
Time is second for I don't know.
I'm going falls count anywhere.
It's gonna be one of two things, and I don't know
First blood.
No.
what is your prediction for it. Actually,
I don't-
before I spoil my genius.
I'm just gonna say ladder match. He puts out ladder and they put the title.
That's a cool one.
Yeah.
That's what I originally thought. So I think it's gonna be one of two things.
That's probably barbed wire explosion.
I don't know which one yet. I'll make a decision, obviously.
Submission I quit match.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah,
call.
I was gonna say because it's also Regal.
Yeah.
like, that would be good to see hear Regal.
That's
Oh,
what I
yeah,
put. That's what I
yeah.
put. Submission I quit.
Yeah, and that is my fall.
Match time overall. I'm gonna give it 26 minutes.
Now, I think. See, I think it's a waste of a pick because I think that's what's going to happen with. We'll get to that in a minute.
Table destruction, yes or no? English or Spanish? I'm gonna say
It's
no.
NXT. That never happens. There's one
I'm gonna,
table.
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah.
There's
so,
one
like,
table.
for final fall tap. If I'm going with sub, I quit. Do I even have to put anything?
Total match time.
Well, technically,
No, I mean for the fall type.
technically it's a tap out. If you say I quit, it's a tap out.
Final. You can just
So
put
what
submission.
it would just be the same
Submission,
yeah.
thing.
You don't have
Yeah.
to write down what
Yeah,
move
it'll
it
be
is.
submission.
Okay.
You submit.
Yeah.
Match time. I'm gonna say
Alright.
this goes long.
So unscheduled.
I'm gonna say 30.
So Brian has Adam Cole. He has Cole taking the first fall. He says first fall happens at 21 minutes.
Whoa.
Wow.
He says Gargano takes the second fall. That happens at the 28-minute mark. So he has a quick
Happens at
Gargano.
15 minutes.
He has Gargano quick getting like a quick
Okay,
7-minute.
yeah, right, and they get caught
pin.
up, yeah.
Third stipulation, he has a last man standing. Falls
Okay.
count 10 count.
That's-
And then he has it going as a 39-minute match.
Whoa.
I have 38.
He has the English table getting destroyed. And I'll just go while I'm here. He has, for his unscheduled, none of you should cheat off him anything.
Okay.
Ciampa, I actually had
Okay.
Ciampa as well.
So do I.
Damian Priest,
Oh.
Malcolm Bivens.
Who's Malcolm Bivens?
I don't know, he just said Stokely.
Stokely Hathaway.
Oh,
I
Stokely
don't know.
Hathaway.
Yeah, he's a manager guy.
Jordan Miles and Cameron
FHH.
Grimes.
Cameron Grimes is Trevor Lee.
Yeah.
Oh, so okay.
I'm sorry, but if you're on the pre-show, it shouldn't count. If you're
No, the
already
pre-show
there.
doesn't count. It means that you
That's
fill
what
out
he
somewhere in the main
put.
show.
That's what he put. So I have
I need to think of one.
Bugenhagen as my throwaway because I don't know anyone else who to possibly put. I have William Regal because that's a good one. Ronda Rousey.
No.
Think-
Oh, yeah, she's in the audience. That counts.
I think she's in the
Oh,
audience.
audience
Yeah,
things count.
yeah.
I think we have another audience for a quick, easy pop, especially maybe at the end of the night. All of them are out there. Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens in the crowd.
That's a
Good
good
call.
one. That's a good one.
Or what's her name? Natty.
Natty.
I'll go with Natty. 'Cause,
Ciampa.
for the women's match.
And then I'll put in my boy, the Shawn Michaels HBK. Because he's Mr.
I
NXT.
put Keith Lee. Maybe they'll inject him some. He's been doing nothing.
Well, him and Priest.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Feud,
yeah.
yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
David Priest. My friend texted me and he goes,
Who is Damian Priest?
what's his name from ROH?
Punishment Martinez.
If you're done, you can give me a paper.
Yeah, he never seen
Who is it?
ROH Punishment Martinez.
Ah.
And he
Let me-
goes,
let
this
me-
Damian Priest guy, he sucks. I'm like, yeah? I'm like,
Let me
I was like, I
explain
didn't
to
get it in
you.
ROH.
You know what he should have been? You'll like this. He should have been the NXT's version of ECW's 911.
Oh, yeah. where he
That's
stood
what
out-
he
yeah.
should have been. He should have just came out and chokeslammed people.
I think they should make him Shayna's brother, because they look alike.
They do look alike.
They do. So, my genius prediction for the last fall.
Go ahead.
So,
24/7.
let me make sure I have this right. I'm going to read it right from. Third one is an I Quit match. Gargano won't go down even after all of Undisputed Era comes down to attack him. They just won't go down. So out comes Ciampa to even the odds. And he comes down with the crutch, the broken one, the one that Gargano used to beat him.
Mm-hmm.
All of the Undisputed Era members, including Adam Cole, leave the ring and go backstage. Flash to a shot from the back, and all of Undisputed Era has Candice LeRae surrounded,
Oh, that's a good one.
and they taunt her and force Johnny to quit without even laying a hand on him.
Maybe.
Okay.
Main
Yeah.
roster, I'd say yes.
My
NXT.
my
Maybe.
other one was that Ciampa comes down, hands Gargano the crutch. Gargano goes to use the crutch on Cole. Ciampa hits him. Gargano from behind.
Oh, they keep that
and
going.
then Adam Cole uses the crutch.
Is Ciampa close to getting cleared?
I think so.
He's
Yeah.
way ahead of schedule.
He's,
Is he?
he's
Okay.
rehabbing, but they haven't said whether he's at wrestling ability.
They said he's way. All they said is he's way ahead of schedule.
So if
'Cause-
either of those two things happen, I'm gonna shit my pants.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway, what were you
Summer.
saying?
Oh, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say does NXT still do the whole? They only have 4 a year, or do they have more than that? Do they only do the big ones?
Yeah.
It's every other month.
Yeah. So
I think they have 5 scheduled.
Yeah.
Because they have that one
So if he was,
standalone.
good to go by the next one, then I'd say that's a great idea.
Usually it's the big four. They have one for the big four, and then there's usually one every other month
Yeah.
to split the together.
So we are at SummerSlam.
I have no idea what's
and,
going on.
And oh my Jesus, this card.
So a lot of 10 matches. There's probably more at the pre-show. But
Yeah. But there is no pre-show. We're not talking about that.
So who do you write?
First one we're going to talk about is
This is the easiest one.
Dolph Ziggler
Who
versus
cares?
Goldberg.
Goldberg wins, right?
Yeah, I mean, it should be Ziggler, but it's not going to be. You know what?
I'm so tired of Dolph. He just, ever since 2 years ago, he just comes out, loses all the time. I just lost all faith in him. Yeah, he's a good wrestler, but every time he comes out, I'm like, just go away.
I'm doing it. I'm going Ziggler. Ziggler wins, and they actually have because Goldberg has been done nothing for this company.
Ziggler becomes the new legend killer.
That's
Yes.
that. Literally, I read that today. Apparently, they might bring back the whole Orton theme and everything. I was like, that is
Yeah.
that could either
So-
be really good or really awful.
Yeah.
So where do I go with that? Singles?
I guess write the name of who wins next to the match, what it says. And
Or
then
is it
I wrote Goldberg right here on the top there. See how I did?
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
I
you
wrote
should go right there, yeah.
If anybody's stealing the legend killer gimmick, it's Wyatt.
Yeah.
This has Goldberg written all over it, but I refuse to give it to him.
Pinfall, maybe he does 2 super kicks, and that's right at the beginning, and he just gets decimated. Match over 5 minutes, yes, outside interference. No, of course not. Who's going to come out?
unless they start something with Ziggler, a stable. with
Yeah,
Ziggler,
but I don't.
And everyone just comes down and beats the piss out of Goldberg. And it could be a bunch of guys like Cedric Alexander, not necessarily him because he's a face, but a bunch of young heels like EC3. EC3
Yeah,
was
it's
Ziggler. would
All
be
guys
hilarious.
nobody uses.
Yeah, exactly. And they could be, we're sick of not getting a spot on the roster because of old shit.
It should have been me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's
It's the
literally-
should have been me stable. It's not going to happen, but
Yeah, if it's
I
cool, it
I don't
doesn't
care.
happen.
I'm having fun.
yeah, I'll take a
I'll
0
call
points.
Bischoff
I'll
and
take
tell
0
him.
points on that one. Actually, I'll go everything. I'll get all the bonus points.
Well, you might get a point if.
So I'm gonna go pin, yes. Super kick 0. Match over 5 minutes, no. Outside interference, no. So I'm my outside betting odds are all Goldberg wins, but I'm not picking Goldberg to win. Trish Stratus versus Charlotte Flair.
Go ahead.
I was talking to him about this match. I absolutely hate this match.
Really?
If
You know
Flair
who it makes
lo-
you forget about? Ember Moon.
if Flair
Yeah.
It makes the other titles.
But they haven't done much.
if Flair loses this, it's a
Make-
travesty.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
say Charlotte wins.
Charlotte
Kinda has to
wins
win.
by submission. That's
In Canada,
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
my whole thing with it is
WWE is all about sending the fans home happy anymore.
they.
Well, that's not going to be the last match.
Yeah, you can't have
Yeah.
all the good guys
Trish,
win.
Trish keeps talking about like how this is her last match.
She's
for
going
Ronda.
out on her
But
back.
like you said, that makes sense though. Like maybe she'll wrestle. I hate Sasha, but maybe she'll wrestle Sasha at Mania.
Trish is going out on her back. How exactly she got to the top of the WWE in the
Oh,
first
boy.
place?
I'm going with Charlotte.
I don't know.
There's more to be gained.
I
if
would
Charlotte
just think
wins.
if this is gonna be Trish Stratus' last match in Toronto, you'd think they would like build
They would,
it.
yeah, they
like,
would
you know
build
what I
it,
mean?
Yeah.
And she probably has a couple more left. She's in great
Yeah.
shape.
By the
Looks
way,
great.
for the Goldberg match, I think there will be one super kick. The bell rings, Goldberg comes in for the spear.
Oh, I super
he
kicks him.
super kicks him.
Eats it.
But he just eats it and is like, really?
Stands up.
What if
Just
that's it?
nothing.
Spear jackhammer, and it's like
Yeah.
20 seconds.
Yeah. It's literally going to be like super kick. He no sells it and just like, really?
Like his match
That's
with
it?
KO. Speak.
What
Yeah.
if Ziggler super kicks him so hard he
Knocks him out.
He pulls a Bret Hart and he breaks his neck in the ring
Yeah.
and Goldberg can't continue and then
God.
it's a win-win for everybody because then we don't have to see him ever again.
Damn,
then-
you never want to see a guy get paralyzed.
Yeah.
I didn't say paralyzed, just maybe a cracked
Yeah,
vertebrae.
right.
No.
Only had, like, a
no.
stroke.
Yeah.
We're not going
And then
there.
he can go and sit with his kid at
Dude,
home and take
there
his
is
shirt off. It'd be
too
weird.
many-
That was so awkward. I
Okay,
didn't bring my kid and
okay.
take his shirt off, and he's in terrible shape, and he's like 12.
Yeah, like, oh, how do I embarrass my 12-year-old
Yeah.
chubby kid? What? You're talking about my kid? You're next. I hate him. I fucking can't
I
stand
never
him.
liked Goldberg.
I never was a Goldberg fan. Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt. If Bray Wyatt doesn't win, this was all for nothing.
Bray has to win because Finn requested off, so
Yeah. Do you have anything?
I think the smart pick is Bray Wyatt.
I don't like. No, the only thing I don't like is I don't like the Fiend. Like I don't like the name, the Fiend.
Yeah, that- I don't like
I
that
just
name.
think it's
It does sound-
generic.
it does sound
and,
pretty
and
stupid.
now they're putting it on everything. Like they're not even putting Bray Wyatt. They're putting like Balor versus the Fiend. Like I could see if it was like Demon versus.
Well, it's going to be the
Fiend,
Demon
like that.
versus the Fiend.
No, it won't be.
No.
No?
No, not if he's losing.
I would rather it be the demon.
But Balor's losing.
no,
and
for,
I think everybody knows
for that purpose. I think if you bring Finn out as a demon, like a shock, people are like, "Oh my god, Bray's not winning here."
Yeah, but I don't-
and then you establish Bray Wyatt as a real deal.
I think he. So
That'll be one of my unscheduled appearances. Demon.
Ooh,
Finn.
I'll count it. I mean, I hope they count it. We go by their rules. I have Bray Wyatt winning by submission.
Mandible Claw.
Mandible claw.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I put pinfall.
Does he wrestle with the mask on?
I say
yes.
I say he when he gets in it, he takes it off, kind of like
I say he wrestles with it.
I don't know what's his name. Like when Al Snow did Shinobi and he came out, he just wears the mask and he takes it off.
And the Funhouse, I think the Funhouse appearance, I think they do come out. And I think initially, I think
it
it's
says
like
appear any time. So does the video count?
I think there's going to be a promo video before Bray comes down. Like,
Yeah.
like it's Bray
Right,
Wyatt
and the
with in the Funhouse saying, "Hey
Yeah.
man, we could have just let him in." And
Yeah.
they're like, "We like you, Finn. Don't do this." You know what I mean? Like,
Now does he have new music? I would say yes. He has to.
Does he
right?
have music?
Well,
yeah,
he
I
has
think
to.
we get a full entrance. This
Watch
time.
the Fiend come out to the Firefly Funhouse song.
That'd
I'd
be
like to
awesome.
see him make fun of Finn and come out as Jack the Ripper, kind of like with some sort
Yeah,
of. He has that
like-
hammer thing.
Yeah.
He's gonna come out with that, I think.
Yeah, I'm
Being kind of like
Does
how
he?
the Bludgeon Brothers
Does he
did.
bring back the apron?
I'm gonna say no.
No.
He has that coat now.
No, he's got that.
Oh,
cool-
yeah,
He's
yeah.
got that
that coat.
circus style coat.
Yeah.
No.
dude. I can't.
They did a
wait.
great job of making him actually scary.
Oh my god,
Those
yeah! Oh my
contacts are
god, yeah!
awesome.
I've never been actually
And
like,
they do the
scared
horror
since
movie
like I was like
angles and lights.
since I was like 7 with Kane.
It's really fun. See, your generation is Kane. My generation was Undertaker.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
people were legit
Yeah.
scared of Undertaker.
My sister didn't like The Godfather.
Really?
She would hear the.
She's like, I'm gonna be a
It
hoe.
was it was that and Goldust.
Goldust?
She didn't like Goldust.
I was petrified of Goldust when I was young. Like when he was actually Goldust, when he wasn't getting like shocked and
Yeah.
had like
Goofy,
Tourette's all of
yeah.
a sudden.
Oh, that was awful.
Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon.
Why? This is one of my notes actually on the wall.
I'm gonna say Kevin Owens wins, and then we get Shane off TV because everyone kind of wants him.
For like over 2 years now, including the Raw that we're talking about, Shane has been the root of problems.
and isn't he undefeated too?
I think so. He has been the root of
I mean,
all
are we
the
counting the
problems.
losses to The Undertaker and Kevin Owens prior?
No, for like the past 2 years.
No.
Beat Styles.
Yeah. He beat Styles at WrestleMania. He did the shooting star off the top, which
Yeah,
was
that was cool.
unexpected too. Like if you had told me like old man Shane McMahon was coming back and doing a shooting star,
Yeah.
like, you're nuts.
I think KO needs to win this just so we could just.
No, I think the total opposite. I think he loses and goes absolutely nuts.
But they need faces.
But
Because I think they're turning.
Well, yeah,
Seth
but I
heel.
think he's like, I don't want to compare him to Stone Cold, but I think he's like the anti-authority like face.
right. But they've been doing that for too long.
I know, but that's
Specifically-
WWE's thing.
Specifically with Shane McMahon, they've literally been doing it since he's been back. And
That's
it's just
that's their
stupid.
thing though. Like it's the they're basically trying to say he's like Stone Cold
Unless KO
without saying he's Stone Cold.
unless the match starts, bell rings, KO lays on his back
Oh God.
and turns into
I quit. I'm just going somewhere.
and turned into a henchman for Shane.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about
I
people
actually think
booing.
that'd
Talk
be-
about WWE booking in
yeah,
Canada. What a way to turn KO back to a heel.
Finger poke of doom too.
Yeah.
I almost threw up when you said that.
I'm gonna still say KO wins just to give the crowd something.
Wait, are we talking like the eye-to-eye finger pokes, like? Dun?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
basically.
KO wins by pin, two finishers, and they fight before the match.
Yeah, I said they fight before the bell rings.
I'm gonna say 4 finishers
I think went 3.
I said
because I don't know what they're gonna count for Shane.
Pin
I
after
think
the
I think
stunner.
he's gonna do a pop-up power bomb and a stunner.
Yeah, and then Shane does. I perceive Shane.
I don't
does,
think Shane gets any
He'll do
offense.
toast.
Yeah, so.
I don't think Shane gets any offense. I think he gets squashed.
It's a Shane McMahon match.
That'd be something, man. Shane has
He
to get-
beat
Yeah, but
AJ
what about
Styles.
He has to get his
are you
shitty
counting,
punches in.
like McIntyre coming out?
Right.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Even
that.
Elias?
It's funny they didn't have an interference for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drew Gulak versus Oni.
Lorcan. Oh, this match, indie fans are rejoicing, to say the least.
I
This match
actually-
is going to steal the show.
I think this is only Lorcan's big break. I think WWE's finally gonna give him that push.
I don't think he's getting the title.
I do.
I don't,
Gulak should not lose that title
No.
until they have someone who actually has steam behind
and
him.
that's over.
Yeah.
What do we say in the car?
Who,
Kota.
who's
They
yeah,
never
who-
sign him.
Who has steam behind him on 205 Live?
205 Live don't
they're-
have steam behind
They're
it.
gonna wait until like they make either the cruiserweight division on like the main show, like with Fox or something.
That's why I said you can give Oni Lorcan the title now, and you'll never hear a thing about it.
No, I think Gulak needs to hold the title until maybe a guy like Finn Balor, maybe a guy like Daniel Bryan, because then people will
I
care
think
about the title.
if
You got to remember the general consensus for that title anymore is like 2 defenses.
if Fox has anything to do with 205 Live, I think Ricochet wins it.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah, Gulak
Because
versus
like
Ricochet.
that would be
Are
like
you kidding?
their guy.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? He looks the part.
And if they just like get
It's
rid of
cruiserweight.
if they get rid of 205
Which they
Live,
probably will.
which I've heard rumors
Yeah.
about,
Yeah.
and they just have the cruiserweight title on normally, Johnny
Why
Gargano.
not drop it down to NXT?
I still think my dream match for that belt would be Ricochet versus Cedric Alexander.
That'd be great. I want to see Daniel Bryan versus Brian Kendrick.
Like they did with Sammy and Kevin
I
when
want,
they took the brakes off.
I want Daniel Bryan versus Johnny Gargano.
Brian
Kill
Kendrick
Roman.
drops him on his neck with a burning hammer. Good
Where you-
night.
remember when they took the brakes off of Sammy and Kevin and said, "Here, go tear their house down" in SummerSlam a couple years back?
Yeah.
And they hit the brain buster. That's what I want to see out of Ricochet and Cedric Alexander. Just say, "Here, go, do what you do."
Fair. Aerial moves. Neither of these
Yeah.
guys really fly, so I'm gonna say
once in a while Drew Gulak does that
he does like
front
a
drop kick off the second rope.
Yeah, he does like a clothesline off the top.
Well,
rope.
only Logan does the springboard clothesline.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 3.
I put that's why I went
think
3.
Lorcan did a couple dives in
Yeah, I think
NXT
he does,
when he was
yeah.
tagging.
Yeah. What's the match over?
He does
10
that
minutes?
flying uppercut too.
Yeah.
Match over 10 minutes. That's a tough one.
I said no for that one.
It'll be
I went
like
with
10-01.
submission too.
Same. I think he's gonna, because he's been using that like burning hammer neck breaker thing.
Yeah.
I think Oni.
Which
Oni
I
kicks
thought
out
that
of
was
it.
blacklisted too. Like that's one of
Yeah.
those moves you
As
can't
long
do.
as you flip them over all the way.
Oh, the burning
hammer's
hammer.
very safe. if you
It's
flip
not
it
even a
over.
burning hammer. He like.
You mean like TKO?
Yeah. Just exactly. He just lets him fly. My bad.
But instead of it's a neck breaker instead of a cutter.
yeah.
Yeah, that
I
one.
say I think the last person to get away with the burning hammer was Brian Kendrick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kota Ibushi.
Yeah,
On a guy who has neck
He dropped
problems.
him right on his head.
WWE missed so much with not signing Kota.
yeah.
at the
I
exact
heard he
same
didn't
time.
want to sign.
honestly,
Kota
I
Ibushi
thought-
didn't want to sign.
Honestly, I think TJP was like their 5th guy.
Yeah, and he just lucked into
it.
it.
Goes Triple H's list. He's like, nope,
Yeah.
nope.
Yeah. Oh, you can't get Coda.
No, you're looking at the list like which one's actually gonna sign.
That's
with
what. Yeah,
us?
that's what I mean. Like, if
Yeah,
he signed
him.
it, nope.
TJP needs a job.
Well, we'll give it to
And I think
TJP.
that's someone Vince liked too out of the whole thing. He's
Yeah.
probably like, I like how he looks.
This is good shit. I hate he had such good shit. I hated how he looked. Oh, I didn't like TJ.
They dropped the ball with the cruiserweight division from day one.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
they brought it back with
It's
Neville.
because Vince booked it.
You
Like,
see, if you're gonna do a Vince voice here, you have to get into it because we really get into a Vince voice,
boy.
especially Tony.
listen, I was saying such good shit for like a week after that podcast
They should
came
have
out.
made a
I was like,
shirt.
oh,
Pro Wrestling Tees should have made a such good shit shirt.
Yes,
God
yes.
damn it! Somebody get her a mask.
So Styles versus Ricochet.
I don't know.
I'm saying Styles because if Ricochet wins the title,
I'm gonna say AJ keeps it.
I don't care about the U.S. title again.
You know, yeah, I kind of don't really right now.
I say
The match
AJ
would be
wins.
very good.
AJ wins by submission.
With the calf
Calf
crusher.
Crusher,
Oh, yeah.
that'd be cool.
I think you wins with bullshit too.
I think he's gonna go after Ricochet's legs because he knows how much
High
Ricochet
fly.
likes to fly. Take away his legs and then hit him with a calf crusher.
Haven't
So-
they been like booked them with the Usos kinda, and isn't like one of the Usos not allowed in Canada now?
Yeah,
so like that's
yeah.
like
I think this show we're gonna see a lot of submissions because it's in Toronto, specifically with the next
Aerial
match on this card.
moves.
So I think we're gonna see a lot of submissions.
I'm gonna go with 6 aerial moves for this one. Outside interference, of course, the Good Brothers are coming in there because I hate that name and I refuse to say that.
No,
name.
I'm gonna say Pin because he's gonna do that avalanche
Oh,
Styles clash.
yeah, that one's cool.
Right, that's a cool move. Near falls, I'll give it a healthy 5. The aerial moves, I'll give it a healthy 7.
That's between the two of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, true. I'm gonna stick at 7.
They should have the. I was just looking ahead here with Becky Natty.
I held it off at
It
5.
should say fall type. It's like submission.
I really, really hope Styles hits the spinal tap or spinal tap. Whatever he calls it.
when was the last time he did that?
He was
did
in
it.
his second to last year in Impact.
I was
He
gonna say, I
actually
don't think
did it
he-
once and actually jacked his
I don't
back
think
up
he's
pretty
ever
good.
done
That's
it in
kind of
WWE.
No, he jacked his back up the last time he did it, and they kind of put a halt to it.
He might did.
I mean, it's not a
Who does
bad
it over
looking
in the
move.
UK?
Tyler Bate.
Bate does it really good.
Oh, I miss Tyler Bate. His matches with them
Yeah.
were great.
So
good.
Becky, Natalia.
I'm gonna say Becky Lynch wins via submission with a sharpshooter, turns heel.
Oh wow.
Sweet.
Double switch because it's Toronto.
Natalia wins in Toronto.
No.
Yeah, but she's a heel.
Natalia wins in Toronto.
What does that do though?
Becky's kind of a heel the way it is. She's already
Submission
over.
rope break. Oh, okay. Well, it's a
I
submission
got-
match.
And
so
she wins.
fucking
She wins with the
10?
sharpshooter.
8.
Becky Lynch passes out.
No, I hope they don't do that.
No.
No.
No. You're not copying that angle.
I'm telling you, I think that's what they're gonna do.
Fine, that's a very.
They're
I
gonna-
think
they're-
WWE
That's a very
do.
bold prediction.
They're gonna do the show. The Stone Cold Shawn
I
Michaels. Stone Cold Bret Hart.
absolutely hate that.
That's
Yeah.
what they're gonna do.
I'd hate it too.
That's a very WWE
But that
thing to do.
happened in New York though.
That's a legendary WWE moment. You can't just say we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
Finish.
Natty has no.
What are you
Natty
gonna have
has-
Becky bleeding
wow.
out the face,
Yeah,
fucking crawling towards the rope, saying, "Here's how we're gonna do it."
So for finishers, does that count for any time they go for it and they can almost get him? Like
I think you
if
actually
Becky
have to
almost
lock it in.
Lock it in,
gets-
yeah.
So it would be is it just the disarmer then?
That's
Yeah.
like,
Because,
she don't have another finisher, does she?
No, but like finishers in general.
No,
What about
just
like
finishers.
the exploder?
Just finishers.
So yeah, you gotta include like I don't know if Natalia has another finisher.
She only has
No.
a sharpshooter, really. She
Just
has no
sharp,
like,
it's the
moves.
sharpshooter and the disarmer.
She beat Charlotte Flair. Oh, what even was it? It was like a sunset flip, like into the corner power bomb.
Okay,
I was there for
like a
that.
code red.
Yeah.
Kinda, but not as. So maybe that. So
Oh, this is a good one. Superstar uses opponent's submission. They should word it that different, but yes, of course.
that's the
Yes.
that's the finish to the match.
Yeah.
That's
I'm gonna go Becky, 3 rope breaks, 4 finish attempts, 15 minutes on the
Well,
match, and no.
The whole match is a submission match, so every time they get almost in a move, they're gonna go grab the rope.
Well, yeah.
Kind of a match.
So that's why I wrote 8, and that's probably being a little light.
I'm gonna say 12.
Because you imagine right in the beginning, I got the rope. You know, like you're not even in the rope. That counts.
Yeah.
Well, they count that.
Yeah, that's true.
That one, I think that will be all right. Should be
be
pretty
okay.
good.
Kofi versus RKO or Randy Orton.
Kofi.
You know, I originally thought that he would drop the title at SummerSlam, but not against
Not
Randy
around
Orton.
against Randy Orton.
I think Kofi needs to hold that title for a while.
Maybe he'll drop it at the Survivor Series now.
I think he's gonna drop it at the Rumble to Joe. I'll go in depth.
That'd be
on that.
wonderful.
We were talking about that 2 weeks ago about Joe needing a push.
Oh, I have a perfect one. It's my last note from this
So
wall.
Kofi wins by pin, near falls 3, finishers 3, no outside interference.
I ain't gonna know outside interference.
Who's there to interfere? There's no need.
Yeah.
I mean, the New Day
Good
has
guys
not
don't
gotten
help each
involved
other.
in any of Kofi's matches to
Yeah.
date. So.
Unless
No, we're not going there again.
Wait,
it's
wait.
not gonna
the
happen.
New Day turn.
He keeps predicting this every pay-per-view.
Ted
that
DiBiase Jr. is going to come back, and
Yeah.
they're going to try to do Legacy, but Cody Rhodes.
We forgot about Cody, so we're just gonna put Manu back in.
He keeps thinking the New Day's going heel. The New Day's going heel.
Eventually.
It's not gonna happen when they make too much money.
That's what I was gonna say. It's like turning John Cena heel. Like
Yeah.
they never do it because
They
of the
can do
merchandise
it. They can
sales.
do it at this point, though. I think Finn Balor's another guy well, I think they're obviously going to do that and have him join the OC.
Yeah, why not?
Why would he have to join the OC when he's the
That's
founder
what I
of the
mean.
Bullet Club?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh wait, I messed up my Joe thing. I shot my load a little early, but my Joe prediction's even better. Than
Bailey versus Moon.
Ember Moon.
I would love Ember to win, but I don't see it.
I have
Just
Moon.
don't see it.
I have Moon. I think they underbooked her going into this, and I think they switch us and swerve us and give us the Moon win.
I think even if they give Ember the win, it leaves it wide open at the next pay-per-view for Bayley to be like, I want my rematch.
I'm
Aerial
gonna
moves.
say Bailey wins, and then Sasha comes down afterwards and challenges her.
Very possible. Sasha is
time,
coming back.
10 minutes.
I have Moon winning by pin. 2 aerial moves. Match time 9 minutes.
We gotta remember Bailey always hits her elbow, and then if
Ember
Ember
doesn't
wins with her
dive.
finisher, that's 2 right there. But Ember always does a dive or the Hurricane Rana.
Yeah. Yeah.
I put 4 in her.
I got
I have
3
Bayley
aerial
winning.
moves, match time 12 minutes.
I'll keep it at
Ember
2.
Moon
I'll
wins
keep it
by
at 2.
pin.
Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins.
I don't care about this at all.
I filled this card in
Not at all.
up to that point because I don't know.
I'll be at the beach and it's gonna be probably watching a little bit later because we're going somewhere Sunday. I'll probably be like 1 in the morning. I'll be like, I don't care. I'm just going to bed.
I got Brock. I got Brock.
This was my Joe prediction. Brock wins. You do Brock versus Joe again. Joe wins the title at the Rumble. Sami Zayn wins the Royal Rumble.
Whoa, how about that?
Entering at number 1 as a face again. Like he builds his way up as a face, and then they do Joe versus Sami for the Universal title.
How'd that work last time for Sammy? Pretty sure he got choked out.
Poor Sammy.
Well, that's fine, but you push Sami
When
in
you're
the
cross-eyed-
face like unbeatable thing like they did like
As a
against Neville. in
Quick
NXT.
side
I
note.
think
Quick
he
side
can do it.
note. Fox put out their promotion for their next like sports package coming out, and the dead center. So it's like the NFL on one side, baseball, hockey, every sport, and dead center is Roman Reigns.
Oh, God.
Yeah, well, I think that.
Well,
I think that's.
I'm sure if the Fox said, "Hey, give us your biggest superstar,"
Yeah.
no, it'd probably be Roman. If not Roman, it'd been Brock or Ronda, but Ronda's not there.
I think Fox is really gonna go in on like SmackDown only because don't they have like creative control almost to an extent?
They
Not
have
maybe not
some,
creative. Like they can't
not
just
enough.
book matches, but I think
They can push their agenda.
and they
Yeah.
could also just be like, apparently, on like the snap of fingers, they could just be like, okay, we're done.
Fox
What-
has
what
their
happened
own
to
agenda
SmackDown?
for it, and they can kind of weasel their way into WWE's ear. But at the end of the day, Vince is still going to have the final say on what happens.
Apparently,
on
that's
the program.
another reason why Bischoff was also put with SmackDown and not Raw.
Yeah, to be like the liaison.
Because he has he's been in that scenario before,
like
dealing
TV
with a
people,
network
yeah.
and dealing with a boss.
And now on to the most important title of the night.
This is pretty funny.
yes.
Does match actually begin?
Yes.
I say yes.
the Brock one.
Yeah, I put 10 suplexes, 2 curb stomps, pinfall. Match over 5 minutes. No.
Yeah,
Does
I
match
say
begin?
no.
I went
too.
7
No.
I say Brock gets it.
Does anybody else get the vibe they're trying too hard with Seth?
Yeah, because Seth
Yeah,
comes off
like
as
the
an
whole-
asshole.
Well,
and
I
as-
mean, like the
as-
whole like,
Is it?
Yeah.
like
Is
I'm
it?
coughing up blood.
Is it them ruining Seth, or is it Seth
a little
ruining
both.
Seth?
A little both.
Because Seth recently has ruined him.
The Twitter did not help him at all.
Yeah, apparently,
the Becky thing did not help
apparently
him.
Heyman had a big
Yeah,
like,
pull him aside,
yeah.
so knock off.
What's Drake Maverick's wife's name?
Renee. Just write Renee Maverick or whatever.
Oh man,
So I think Seth is just like, and he looks like such a dork when he's out there. He's like, I'm like
And that
Turn him
recent
heel.
interview where he said,
the best wrestling in the world.
no,
Period.
no, not that one, where he said no one grows up wanting to be Brock Lesnar. Psych! If I could sit on my couch for about half of the year and make millions of dollars
Well,
and be
are you technically grown up?
and being married to a fine woman.
And you're a big giant monster, like of course.
All right, 24/7 champion. Who walks out with it?
Truth.
Truth.
Should I say truth as well? How many title changes?
4.
I say 2.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna be a little.
I'm gonna say they.
See, it's a pay-per-view. You're going to
I'm
have
gonna
more
say-
people there. You're
I'm
going
gonna
to have
say
more
5.
opportunity.
I'm gonna say 3 though. Well, that one when they changed it, only went Mike Kanellis, right? And then
I'm gonna go
Maria,
bold. I think
that's
I'm gonna
2.
go bold here.
28.
R-Truth doesn't walk out. Drake Maverick doesn't.
Carmella?
Walk out. Carmella walks
Oh.
out. Yep. Yeah, I saw that. Yep, Carmella is.
So what does that mean? Truth is going to be protecting Carmella then, or
Maybe.
Carmella is a good unscheduled appearance because Drew's there, she's there.
I think this unscheduled appearance is go any. I actually went the route
Do
with.
you just write 3?
Yeah.
Oh, is there
No,
only 3?
I think it's 5.
Oh, really? 5?
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I'm at 5.
I have Drew McIntyre, Big E, Xavier Woods, Drake, and Carmella.
Wait a second.
Man, you're really stretching over here.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if the rest of the New Day, like, do they have a match to the pre-show?
Nope.
Hey, you forgot Roman and Dana Bryan.
I think they're saving that.
Yeah, I think that's going to be posted.
I don't think you're going to have a match, but you're going to have a segment.
Wait, so
an
is he
altercation.
actually supposed to be wrestling Murphy? Because I just saw that was like a
No,
thing.
he just beat him up at
Okay,
at
I didn't finish
SmackDown.
watching SmackDown.
And then he
That's-
said it was Rowan, and then they show Rowan, and Dana
Oh.
Bryan just like,
Yeah.
yep.
I just
Who
filled the
knows?
Wait,
unscheduled
so
appearances box.
Rowan said it was him that pushed the crates?
Well, we're only allowed 5.
No, Buddy Murphy said it was Rowan.
We're only allowed 5.
Roman Reigns was beating up Buddy Murphy, and he
Yeah.
said it was Eric Rowan that did it.
Yeah, Buddy Murphy was also bloody. Like, he was
Yeah.
bleeding from the mouth
Yeah.
from that. So Roman went hard.
So, papers?
He should. He's the big dog.
Hold on, I'm not
He's the
quite done
big
yet.
dog. We'll put you in.
I didn't fill mine out just because
Oh.
I didn't want to,
Oh, you could have filled it
I didn't
out.
want to give you a headache.
And the Spanish announce table gets destroyed.
I put English.
I said English.
Oh, I didn't do
Put a
that.
little English on it. There you go. Well, let's see. I won't be here. I'll be down
Be
in
ballsy,
Carolina.
mine.
be ballsy and
Wait,
say
what?
The table
Be
one.
ballsy and say no tables.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's kind of the theme of
you
your
gotta
weekend.
remember,
Don't I have to?
No, if you don't circle it, it doesn't get broke.
It goes as
If you want to
All
talk
right,
about being
cool.
ballsy,
Whatever.
you should
I,
say
the one I wrote no tables.
Yeah, no, I'll
Wait,
does not.
how does that work?
If you don't circle anything, nothing gets broke. If
Yeah.
you circle one, that one gets broke.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Makes sense.
All right. So we did a match randomizer, and it landed on Raw, March 2017.
First, let's talk
13th.
about the network and now how you can jump to different parts of
Oh,
Raw.
I
think
really
that's
like
great,
it.
but they don't do match by match, but they do next match,
Yeah,
and then they'll go right to next
Yeah.
match.
I think
And that's
that'll
why-
be added.
Hey, if you do that 3 times, you get right to this match.
Personally, I think this is fixed. Before we even
Yeah.
go any further, I think this is completely
Not
fixed.
fixed.
It's an
It's
Enzo
fixed.
match, and HBK was on the
Yeah,
show.
it's fixed.
Oh, I didn't. I just watched this match.
HBK was on the show.
The first match.
There's
was
no way in hell we're doing this, and Enzo and HBK are on the same episode.
The first match was Sasha and Dana Brooke. Because like, whoa, what is a bar burner?
Yeah. So all right. So that
I
match,
skipped it.
it took 15 minutes, like of Raw time, not even including commercials, to get our first match. Our first match lasted maybe 2 minutes, and it was a women's match. However, the aftermath.
Yeah. Like, man, they shouldn't have. That was a great idea, and like, how do you get the crowd chanting Dana Brooke for like at
Yeah.
least 30 seconds straight?
So Dana turned on Charlotte. She was like,
Yeah, she
Charlotte's
was
head all the time,
making her,
and
like,
she
lackey.
turned. Literally, the entire crowd was
And she
chanting
like held
Dana.
the ring. Like Charlotte didn't even try to like come back in.
Yeah.
But that was awesome. But why didn't they like wait and like try to make that an angle?
Yeah,
like
and then-
until after Mania. You could have done that on the Monday.
You could have did a
after.
Dana Brooke Charlotte Flair and actually gave Dana Brooke a little bit of
Yeah.
some push.
And they went nowhere with that.
It almost. This is a stretch, but it almost gave me like the Triple H Batista vibe. Back
Okay.
In the day. Like
Fun fact too, Charlotte on TV has been going very little makeup. Like she goes for that very
Yeah, all she had
natural
was
look. She's going for more
mascara.
of a
She's a
natural.
queen.
She's going for more
I
of a
didn't- I didn't-
natural
yeah,
look.
but
I
that
don't
might
like
be
that.
that
I
might
don't
be
like
for the
that.
better though.
Yeah, no, that's a.
because
If
like
she wants to like pride herself on being a queen, that's a queen move.
she
Yeah.
looks like great walking down the aisle, and like 30 seconds into the match, she just looks like she just went through a tornado.
Yeah.
yeah,
Which I like.
tornado tag.
Well, ever since she got that mole removed too, I noticed she's been
Yeah.
going less and less and less.
Well, she might. They go back and forth, and they always do different stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah,
Becky has more, sometimes she has less.
More power to whatever.
I like
they
the less
Sometimes
makeup
Bailey
look.
has stars in her
I
head that
don't
go
know how
into her
some
hair.
of those women wrestle with that much makeup.
Yeah.
I really
That'd
don't.
be tough.
That was like Faith and Exile trying to play with eyeliner on.
If you spray, and there's actually a thing, but if you spray hairspray up and it lands on, it sets it to your face and it's cool.
Or you have like setting spray.
Yeah, there's setting spray too.
I know.
And there's also a
makeup.
pre-thing too you can put on.
Why do you know
Yeah.
so much about makeup?
I have a sister.
Yeah.
And Andy is
And-
a
Yeah.
genius.
Do little Mike Carter.
And I dated someone. I dated someone for 2 years who was like obsessed with makeup. So I know my fair share about makeup.
There you go.
Anyway, so Enzo. Let's just cut to the match first. We'll do that.
Okay.
So Enzo and Cass match. Excellent promo to start.
Mm-hmm.
I thought what's his name was not too good at speaker, Big Cass.
I thought it was
was
good.
okay.
I
It
thought it was
wasn't
good with the
bad.
March Madness.
It wasn't bad.
It
It was,
was funny.
We're the Cinderella story.
Yeah.
I thought that was good.
Did he give you the vibe that he was like nervous or
Like, trying to remember what he was saying?
And, like, he
Yeah.
was really thinking about this.
Yeah.
That's what I thought too. Enzo
He
was just
even said,
flowing.
man, he goes, every single night I was out. Like, he says it in his
I-
thing. He
yeah, that's
says,
what I was
every
gonna
night
bring
I was
up.
out there, I was scared shitless.
Yeah.
Enzo's mic was
That's
cool.
also why I gave him a crap ton of credit for that video, because like you could tell he doesn't like to talk
Yeah.
as much as.
And he's with one of the biggest mouthpieces in the company
Yes,
at the
they don't
time.
have to.
And regardless of how much people say they hate Enzo and Cass now, when that music hit, that crowd went
my God.
bananas.
Well, they were over 2 years ago. They were very over.
They were.
Speaking of them, what are the odds they're Jericho's partners?
That's my prediction.
I know.
Oh.
That was my
are
pick.
they signed anywhere? Like they had the
No.
whole Madison Square
Nope.
Garden run in, but I
After
don't
since
think they,
Madison Square Garden, they kind of like put a big black eye on themselves.
Yeah.
Nobody
Because
really wants
apparently
to touch
they went a
them.
little off. On
Yeah.
They just did a couple indie shows. That's about it.
But the Madison Square Garden thing wasn't necessarily their fault.
Yeah, I read that.
It was the promotion's
Well-
fault by not telling anyone.
Actually, I listened to Bully Ray talk about it on Busted Open.
Yeah, that's that
That's-
one too.
that's-
When he
yeah.
had a
Bully Ray said it was a great gimmick. He
Yeah.
says it was a great idea, and
They
he goes,
just-
and even Bully Ray says, he goes, it's crazy that no one has Enzo and Cass, because anytime they make an appearance anywhere, they're all over social media. He goes, the problem what it is, Ring of Honor and New Japan did this Ring of Honor did this thing where they didn't tell anybody, and no New Japan didn't know. The guys, he goes, I was in the I was trying to legit get guys not to actually hit them and try to tell them it's a work without.
the Briscoes were like about to kill
Yeah,
Enzo.
yeah.
One of the Briscoes actually had Enzo like by the throat against the guardrail, ready to
Yeah.
push him. Bully had to be like, no.
Didn't he bring a chair down? It was like, I'm ready to
Yeah.
mess people up.
Yeah.
I guess to make it look like, oh, why am I coming
Yeah.
down?
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it though when I actually saw him by the throat like this, and Bully had to come over and was like, no.
And commentary for that segment didn't make it any better.
And Bully kept
No.
trying to
They-
back out
they
of the
ignored it,
camera
yeah.
afterwards. He kept trying to back
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, and then the another thing I want to just positive about the match, and I know Shocker Tony's saying positive things.
It
When
wasn't a bad match.
they-
Tony's
was-
saying positive things about Enzo.
This-
When they
Screwjob
came,
finish.
when they came as a tag team, if you watch Enzo and Cass perform as a tag team, they're very old school tag team wrestling. Enzo goes in, he's the weak guy, he gets beat up, he gets a few big it's a very big small guy
That's
combination.
how it should be when you're a
And
small guy. You
Enzo
take
makes
heat.
the crazy hot tag and takes the big bumps, and Cass goes in and does his work. I thought they were a great. As a tag team, I thought they were fun to watch. They brought to me. It was like watching old school '80s, '90s tag teams.
I like when Big Cass slammed Enzo on top of.
Yeah.
I guess it was Claudio.
Yeah.
Or it was
That's what
Sheamus
that's
because he
called, yeah.
landed on his face.
Yeah,
he
it
did.
was
He landed
bad.
on his, and so
Yeah, I thought he was gonna drop him. On
Even
the
the
Sheamus-
finisher
Sheamus-
wasn't bad.
yeah. Match starts immediately. Cesaro runs across the ring and throws one of the highest drop kicks to hit and hits him right in the head. Brian was very impressed with that. Then Cesaro during the commercial break hits a fucking double foot stomp to Enzo's chest.
I know that was a rough one.
Yeah, Sheamus did I forget what that's called, like the Finley, the
Yeah, yeah,
Kennedy,
yeah.
Yeah, what they used to
You
do,
can't
Lambo
escape.
leap was something. Yeah,
Yeah,
and then Cesaro's double stomp looked
the
brutal.
front roll, whatever.
yeah. And it was
Then they beat up Enzo for a
yeah.
while.
Then they beat up Enzo. Enzo made the hot tag. Cass came in. Then the interference happened. Enzo
It
took
wasn't-
the super kick at the end, which
yeah.
he sold.
Yeah.
he
It wasn't
sold
a bad match
amazingly.
at all, but I was like, oh, screw job finish. But that sets up the 3-way.
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
WrestleMania. Who I could
Sets
tell
up-
you who won.
It was the 4-way.
Oh, with the Hardys.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So here's the crazy thing about that. So that
Enzo and
episode
Cass
of
in that match?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I don't
So-
remember that at all.
It was the bar, Enzo and Cass.
I remember the Hardys
The
coming
only
out.
thing I
live.
remember about not the Hardys is like when they came out and they panned to the ring is Enzo ran up to the rope and was kind of like looking over it like a little puppy.
yeah.
Who was the fourth team in that match?
The Good Brothers.
They were the champions.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
and they're champions today.
Yeah.
Yep,
How about that?
Champions Day. So that was the beginning of what could have been a decent build up for WrestleMania, but then turned out to be one of the least paying off WrestleManias in a while.
I thought that section was great.
Yeah.
That was probably one of the only times. in
Randy
recent
Orton,
memory-
Bray Wyatt was a dud.
That was a
That was
stinker.
one of the only times I think in recent memory that the tag division made sense.
Yeah, tag team was fine. The Hardy Boys was a great pop. It was probably the best pop in WrestleMania. The Brock
That's
Lesnar,
probably one of the better pops the last decade
Yeah.
of WrestleMania.
Yep.
the Brock Lesnar Goldberg was bleh. The Kevin Owens getting
This is
squashed
what
was
it
bleh.
was. Yeah.
Then you were setting up the Kevin Owens Sami Zayn friendship, the Sami Zayn Jericho friendship with Kevin Owens and who was the guy with Kevin?
Well, they originally
It was Joe. It was Joe.
Yeah,
Joe.
the plan was to do Kevin Owens, Joe, and Triple H as a stable,
Yeah.
which that could have been gnarly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that could have been great.
And then we got Bailey, Sasha, and Bailey, Sasha, and Charlotte would have been a great.
I don't remember who won that match.
Charlotte.
I think Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Charlotte won. All I remember
Was that
she
when they
did that.
unified the titles?
No.
No.
Charlotte did that like spiral.
Oh, the
moonsault.
corkscrew.
Yeah,
Yeah.
corkscrew.
And Undertaker came out to
Flair
choke
was
down
there.
Roman Reigns.
Flair.
I didn't
pulled
watch
Becky's
the whole
foot.
card. What did Sean do?
He can't. All right, so
Nothing.
Roman Reigns and Jinder Mahal wrestled.
Yeah.
Because Mick Foley was supposed to fire someone that night.
That's
and,
right.
And Jinder Mahal was like,
That was
have
the
a match.
That was the whole. Stephanie was trying to make
Yeah.
Mick a bad guy.
Yeah. So Jinder and Reigns are fighting, and then gong hits. Nothing happens. Jinder.
They went to commercial actually.
Yeah.
Jinder, stiff as hell, just starts beating the piss out of Roman. Like, actually hits a low drop kick to Reigns, and they show the replay of it like 8 times because he got him. And then HBK came down afterwards because Roman was cutting a promo. And I don't.
Oh, is that when he said, "This is my yard now"? Or like,
Yeah, then
He
was like,
can't. You lost to Taker.
Yeah, I remember that. Where he's like, he comes down to give him advice, and he's like, "Listen here, little man, you lost to Taker. Get out of my face." Like, yeah.
And then Strowman came down afterwards when Roman was like on the stage. Strowman body checks Roman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like he rolls down.
Isn't
the
that
road.
when like in that era is when like Roman took the gurney? I mean, he didn't really take it, but when they had him on the gurney and he pushed him off the loading dock bay,
I think
and,
that's around that time.
Yeah, I
and
think
then
so.
he ran to the.
I'm not finished with you
Like,
yet.
yeah, I'm not done.
Speaking of stiff, I know we're getting a little off topic here, but
Blue
Tuesday
Chew,
night,
if you want to get
Tuesday night, did anybody else see Ali stiff the shit out of Dolph with 2 kicks?
I did
No, I
not see
didn't.
it.
I was
Yeah.
kind of in and out of SmackDown.
I passed out. I'm not
I
lying.
haven't seen somebody get stiffed like that on a kick in a long time. And
Yeah.
and he just kept rolling with it. He's like, whatever. He kicked me in the face. I'm just gonna
yeah,
keep
What
going.
got you?
Now, here's one of my big complaints too. And I know this will never stop with wrestling fans, but if like the whole like let's find out stuff online and talk about it, I don't really like, because like the Dolph Ziggler skit with the Miz, like the crowd was chanting Goldberg before.
Yeah,
like,
it was even
it
happening.
happened.
I think
It's-
that's the only reason they put Sean in it, is just to try to swerve
Yeah.
him.
Oh,
but,
maybe
like,
Sean's
yeah.
gonna wrestle.
It was just a bummer.
Yeah.
It was a bummer.
And
I
like
don't
how
know.
they did
Like,
it, Sean stepped
like that's
in
why
front
when
of
there's like,
Miz,
hey,
yeah.
the rumors are this, and this. Like I see them, but I try trying to talk about them.
Same
on
with
here.
like the Trish one.
Wrestling
Yeah.
was
Like
so much better.
everyone knew Trish was supposed to wrestle Charlotte, and then the King's Court segment was brutal
Yeah.
because Trish doesn't look like she cares.
yeah.
I don't think.
And why would they even have that? Why was
That's-
Trish there? Oh, I missed Raw 25. I was on vacation. Then why'd you come to this Raw?
Yeah.
Like-
Why is Jerry Lawler here?
Like they should have did the other way. Like Trish should have came out first, and they, hey, Trish is here. We want to interview her. Hey,
So-
I'm happy to be here. And then Charlotte comes out, and that's how they set the match.
I'll let you pick our wrestler showcase this week.
All right, so my dad actually suggested one.
Oh, okay.
And I
An
think it-
ECW guy?
No,
911.
Wow. An old guy?
no, current wrestler.
Oh wow.
We talked about him tonight. R-Truth, Ron Killings.
Oh wow.
Our Truth Showcase. I like it.
That's
Yeah,
a
I'm
lot
all
to talk
about
about
it.
there.
yeah.
K
I-
Quick.
I think there's a lot to talk about, especially NWA days.
Yeah.
He's been there for 15 years.
All right. That'll be our showcase next week. Is Our Truth.
Truth is now what?
Now,
50.
The random match. Anyway, the Denzel Cass match wasn't bad. You know, if they didn't get the Hardys, I would have given them the titles at the time because they were super hot at WrestleMania. And then have them lose them like 2 months later.
So we have a SmackDown.
The rest
from,
of the card was okay. T.J. Perkins and Tony Nese.
I'll let it refresh one more time.
A double.
Okay.
Yeah, T.J. Perkins and Tozawa wrestled
Tony Nese.
Tony Nese and Brian Kendrick, and it was actually a good
I was
match.
probably pretty good.
Austin Aries was on. He
Yeah.
wrestled
Oh
Daivari.
boy, wow.
Neville was champion at the time. Isn't
I
that
love A
crazy?
double. Too bad he's an asshole of a
Yeah.
human being.
I think he's going to be at All In for AEW's first show.
Joe was.
He hurt his leg pretty bad. Did you see that picture with the hole in his
Wait,
leg?
who?
Pac
yeah.
/ Neville.
Pac.
Oh.
And
Yeah,
he lost the
had
Dragon
he-
Gates title. He
I
lost it
saw
to
that.
I forget
Yeah,
his
he
name,
literally.
Ken
He
something.
almost looks like he got shot in like,
Yeah,
the end of his
I don't
leg.
know
Like
what
there was just
happened.
something missing.
But I think that'll be healed and it'll be back in time for AEW.
Yeah.
So what match we got here?
That was
feel like it's not
brutal to look at,
refreshing.
too.
Oh, we'll just close it totally and
Oh, the final note I had from that Raw. The end segment is like Triple H beating the shit out of
Yeah.
Mick Foley,
And then the huge pop with the mandible claw on
Okay.
Triple
and then
H.
Seth Rollins comes down. You know what Seth Rollins doing?
what?
Limping.
Oh.
You know what he did on the last Raw to come out?
Limp.
Limped. They've been doing this shtick for 2 years.
And when he limps, he takes like a giant
Yeah,
leap forward,
he
like
looks-
limp, like
it's
short.
too
He looks like
Yeah.
he's got a
Yeah.
stick up his butt.
Yeah.
So I think they should go into a promo if he gets called up, Ciampa, and have Ciampa and Seth Rollins go at it, and have Ciampa break it down and be like, look, I've had knee injuries, I've had neck injuries, but you don't see me complaining and doing the same exact things for
That'd be
2
good.
years in a
That'd be
row.
good, yeah.
If anything, I've made this company better. And what have you done? Burned it down. You made it crap.
They gotta make
Burned it
something.
down.
lived.
Good one.
Thank
Seth
you.
has to be a
Thank
heel
you.
again. He just has to.
Yeah. He needs to be a whiny heel.
Yeah,
Like,
give him J&J again.
Yeah.
Also, him
they're
as
gone.
him as a heel wrestler was
Yeah, I
just
guess they're gone. Yeah.
Joey's gone.
So I think
don't know.
the random match thing is down.
There might be another one. Just search.
Do you want me to
for
try on here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just type
Oh, I'm probably
WWE
not.
Network random match generator.
I think Noble's still there.
I think he is. Yeah. Joey's actually. I think
Apparently, like
Or
the
ROH.
producers are like killing it for
What
WWE.
were
Just
you
reading
using?
that.
It's
Like,
I just typed in random match generator on YouTube on Google and it
They were
all takes me
talking
to the
about,
same place.
Like how Vince keeps ripping up SmackDown,
Yeah.
like week after week, and they said the producers are just like last minute putting all this stuff together and it's
sucks.
working. They said like Hurricane Helms is actually like almost
yeah, I
like
think that's
doing
it. It doesn't work.
First one?
Yeah.
for
Wow,
people,
That's crazy.
and Jeff Jarrett's doing most of the like in ring stuff.
Did
That's
you
so funny.
did you edit it at all?
Oh no, that's a completely different one.
Oh, okay.
As we try to find the random match generator. My friends had a podcast. They don't do it anymore. It was called. Oh my god, I can't even think of it. Shows from a hat because they would always pick out the random and they would
that's
watch
like,
and review the whole show.
It's like Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yeah. I got one.
But they didn't know what they were gonna review until they were done reviewing that
I like
show.
this
and
one.
they
I like this one a
randomly
lot.
generate
You got one?
Yep.
it. Okay, what do we got? Say the date first.
WrestleMania 22,
Okay.
2006.
Prime time?
Triple threat match for the WWE title. Kurt Angle, Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton.
Yeah. Isn't that the
Oh, that's awesome.
That's
isn't
right
that Edge versus Foley?
Yeah,
Oh,
22.
spear through the table.
first.
Make sure we say that in the chat so that we.
Yeah, I might be off by a year, but maybe.
I
I think
yeah.
it is. I
Yeah.
think
So the quick wrap up. I didn't do this in the intro. If you like what you hear, or even if you don't,
Subscribe anyway. you son of a
give us a
bitch.
like and subscribe. And if you want to help make this podcast better and you want to donate, we do have a PayPal account. Anything helps. Throw a couple bucks, help us out. Get us. We're always looking to get better equipment. We have many ideas of what stuff we want to do. We don't have the stuff to do it yet. So if anything you guys donate will definitely help. Also, comment in the section below if you want us to showcase a superstar, or you want us to do a match, or showcase anything. Just put it out there. We always like feedback from people and tell us what you like, what you don't like. One of the first time this week and last week were one of the first times we actually like came in with some structure, so it was pretty nice.
Yeah. I think this is good going forward.
But that's pretty much all I got for closing out. August 24th, come see Skookstock and Andreas. Doors open at 12. Last band will end at 12 o'clock. So it's gonna be a long day, but a lot of cool bands. 8 bands, 6 comedians. Gonna be a fun time. Come on out, hang out. What do you got to plug, Austin?
Me. All right. Well, Farlow's Deli.
Farlow's
As
Deli.
per usual.
Farlow's Deli.
Of course.
Is there a special tomorrow? Friday? Maybe.
I mean, today
Yeah.
was chicken salad, and I'm a little disappointed because usually I like.
We still have chicken salad, so come in for some chicken salad.
I will come in for chicken
While,
salad.
while supplies last.
I don't like chicken salad. But anyway, I'm sure it's very good if you like chicken salad.
And of course, no rain checks. Check us out. We have some cool stuff coming up. Like I said, album and maybe some other cool things. And hopefully, we're going to be back not after too long. We're going to hope to do some shows in the fall.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool.
In between scheduling classes.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
And thank you for coming out tonight. Tonight was Walk with Elias night. What do you
Eli
got?
ass.
Look at this shirt.
Elias.
He's got a Ric Flair shirt.
I like it.
I was gonna wear a blue The Rock shirt with the American flag. It was kind of weird. It was all white.
Oh, that's cool.
So we got a Villain Club, a Ric Flair,
Yeah.
I just got my softball
his
shirt.
softball,
I got Okada.
Okada,
Yeah.
and I'm rocking the Alpha Club. This I don't know. This is not the one where he wrestled. This is just his
That's just
Alpha,
only made. Yeah.
Omega one when he fought Omega. But what do you got to plug? You got anything going on?
No,
or
not really.
Anything you're into that you
No.
want us people to know about?
No.
Put
not
somebody
really do
over?
much.
Just go to school. Over.
Put someone over. No, I don't.
Pegging.
I don't put anybody over.
Shawn Michaels lays down for no man.
Yeah.
What was that about?
What?
What?
Pegging.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
What?
Oh, okay. All right.
No, I was just being.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you're into. We don't judge.
No, I was just messing with him.
Dave, what do you got?
Just to help you
If
with
you're
it.
interested in checking out some good live local professional wrestling, check out PPW this weekend up at the Steamtown Mall in Scranton.
Scranton, what? The Electric City.
And if
office
you're
is
looking
overrated.
for Outbreak Wrestling,
up.
we'll be on
Just
a
like
little
Shawn
hiatus
Michaels.
for the next 2 months, but you can find us again in November in what potentially will be our last show at the Temple Fire Company.
I thought there was one
Oh, yeah?
scheduled for in
They're
October.
not happy with it anymore?
Is it October?
No, I think there might be.
August.
What-
September.
what's-
It might be October.
What's
October and
what's
November.
What's the details?
I think the
I'm
building's
not
charging
sure.
too much or something. Yeah,
I
it's nothing scandalous.
Like
or anything.
we're filling
There's
the
no
building
room.
as far as Vox has been saying, but I just don't think they're making any money on it.
There's not enough
Sunday,
seats.
October 13th is the first. That's only the strong survive.
There you go.
That's, yeah, so that's we Sunday show. That'll be the last one probably.
And next week we will not have our beautiful Andy. Brian will be back next week, so we'll have that. But what do you got to plug?
Nothing because we're going to the beach, so there go see PPW August 10th.
Andy is officially
I
on
can't- I can't
vacation
plug
as
the
soon as this
beach.
show
Yeah.
goes off the air.
And when I come back, there's no show that weekend, so
Andy's Call It in the Power Ring has officially
Yeah.
hit Anchor. So
there'll be 2 episodes available tomorrow.
yeah,
but I
so
won't record a new
go
one.
on Anchor and go subscribe to him there, or go on. So pretty much anymore, Call It in the Power Ring will not be just showcased on the Podcast
Yeah.
of Pennsylvania Network. They'll have their own little channel,
You can
their own
just-
little setup.
Yeah, you can
That's
search
cool.
for Call It in the Power Ring. It'll
Yep,
come up. It's
congrats.
on everything.
Yeah.
Anchor. That's the way to do a podcast.
Nice.
Just put up on Anchor. It's so easy. Well,
Yep.
you gotta wait a couple days till it go when you first do it.
Anchor.
Yeah.
I should probably cut a promo for
Yeah.
that. I eventually have to do one.
Now let me
on
tell you
Anchor.
something, Anchor.
Yeah,
Let me tell you
bro.
something, Anchor.
You want to get your podcast though? You go on Anchor, dude.
You want to sit there and get live with all the podcast maniacs out there?
Hanging and banging with iTunes and Spotify,
Banging
brother.
and banging. Gangrel.
You better eat your vitamins and drink your milk.
God damn it! Somebody get Hogan off the mic.
Hey, Hogan's back, man. It's in the game.
And I just want to say, I love all my brothers out there. They're my. Oh, don't say that again. I'll get me in trouble. All right.
And I think that's a wrap.
Somebody get the Mr. America mask. He's killing me out there.
Listen,
All right.
I'm just gonna say this.
As of right now, you are the champ.
I am the reigning, defending.
Look at that though.
I'm hoping I hold on to this.
Prediction
But-
wrestling card champion.
But if not, I know that the next champion will not be as good as me.
Ooh.
Oh.
And thank you, Andy, for bringing
for
the
being there.
IWGP Championship tonight. I learned a lot about someone tonight, so I think the showcase. If you're like me and only watch main roster stuff, I thought this was a cool thing today. The showcase.
And I think the R-Truth one's gonna open people up to more than just comedy R-Truth.
Yeah, he's a super talented dude, and he takes care of himself, and he works really hard because
For
he
a
can't-
man in his mid-50s, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and go follow him on all social media. You won't regret it. It's amazing. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. That'll do it for Tornado Tag Podcast. Stick around to hear a sweet, juicy solo by No
Max,
Rain Checks.
Max Bolton.
Yeah, Max Bolton by No Rain Checks. So check it out. See you guys next week.
Remember your post that.